Hello! I quickly went to get water as well. Just 5 minute late start, but that's okay. Hello, Mia signing in. Getting the first room of the stream very quickly. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the text, but it's very hard to. I'll just turn it off. I don't know why I didn't do that first. How's everyone? Hello. I have my water. What else? Everything else set up. I think everything's fine with the thing. The connection for today. But once again, maybe I should stop saying that. I'll end up jinxing it again. Hi Mal, it's nice to see you. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? More ice attorney. Yippee! Yippee, 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 yippee. Yeah, there you go, I jinxed it. I just saw the error sign appear. Look away. Out of sight, out of mind. If the stream does buffer, please do not hesitate to point it out. Just so that I can tell. It's hard to tell now. Let me get the game up quickly. Get the Ace Attorney BGM up because it slaps. I bought myself a snack, right? Like a while ago. And I only just remembered it and I looked at it and I only realized it's gluten-free. I hope that doesn't mean it's just gonna taste a little bit off. I was wondering why it was on sale. Oh, this is what I get for trying to rush to buy things. Oh, okay, wait. The music is... There you go. Yeah, we get to see Maya! I'm so excited! I'm so excited! Game capture. There you go. Okay. Have my water here. I forgot to boil water. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I feel like if I do end up taking a break, it's gonna be like a few hours. I want my water to be pretty warm still. It'll cool down pretty quickly. Oh well. Always check the best before date. True. It's because I eat through my things pretty quickly. But maybe I should commit that to mind. If I look at the best before date, I'll actually read what I bought. It says until November. Hopefully gluten-free doesn't mean the taste is too different. Hope I can get through that. If not, I'll still eat it. Pretty frugal of a person. Oh, blah, blah. Okay. Going straight in. So we're picking off straight after the trial. We're back to Phoenix, where he's finally going to meet Maya. And what is it? What's the thing? Is it something purification, right? Oh my god, I forgot. Wait, I forgot my lip balm. That's what I felt like I was forgetting. Let me get my lip balm quickly. Oh, good. We good. It just fell out of my bag. I went to shove it back in, but then... Because I was scared I was gonna forget, but then, you know... It ended up being right at the end of the zipper, so it just popped straight out. Oopsie. It's fine. Ugh. Just in case my lips get dry from all the talking. Hell, I'll put on some now. Put on some now. Just in case. Pucker your lips up, Phoenix. We've got a long day ahead of us. You don't have the greatest reputation in the kingdom at the moment, so you gotta be prepared. I have to be prepared. Okay. I'll be your guide. I'm trying to say it, like, in an accent in a way, like as it's his name. I'll be your guide. Your guide. Your guide. I shouldn't even try. Oh, we can examine here. Oh, if we examine here, he's probably just gonna blabber on about everything, huh? We haven't examined here before, so that's gonna be fun. You go from left to right. Anything at the bottoms? No, it's just this. What are those buildings over there? Those are training halls. Monks continuously undergo rigorous training there, day in and day out. You could try it out for a day if you'd like. They do really interesting stuff, like meditating while standing on their heads. That's really okay, I'll be. Thanks. Oh, you'll be my guide? You'll be my guide. You'll be my guide to this game. That's the pun, isn't it? It's so clever to make people's names puns. Like, you don't have to worry about, like, the deeper meaning of a name. The whole thing is just a joke in the end. Like, it's a game that sounds very serious, right? Like, being ace attorneys, lawyers and prosecutions fighting, but then when you throw when Maya appeared in the thing, it made it really lighthearted. Like that spirit channeling from an objective point of view doesn't really hold up in court. So thanks to that, all the puns and stuff for the names and like all these little like stupid little comedy bits makes the game so much more fun. I love it. I love it. I just wish I picked up on the puns. Oh my god, yes, that is, yeah. Very groan worthy, some of them are. Almost too annoying. Like, they did too much of a good job. That it made me annoyed. I should offer a prayer now, and then since they're letting me stay here, let's see. May there be a slightly softer futon tonight. And may tomorrow's breakfast be a little bigger. Wow, I'm impressed by your prayerful heart. Prayer is at the heart of grainism, after all. May the Holy Mother's blessing be upon you. Sorry, I was looking at a shadow. I was looking at the dog. Got distracted. Oh, thanks. Now I feel kind of bad. Phoenix. It's not greedy to ask for more food. Yeah, the first culprit. Peace, love, and understanding. So, how was it? Peace'em? Peace'em? Understand them? Din? Something like that? Cringe. Pissed me off even more. He made me so annoyed. This is a really gorgeous spring. You have an excellent eye for beauty, sir. This is the guiding waters, the centerpiece of our temple tour. It's a sacred path for people's Mitama, so don't ever wade into it. Why? What would happen if I did? I don't think we should even be talking about this. Just don't go in it, okay? What's the worst that could happen? But we're okay for now, right? As long as we stay out of the water? You're not gonna tell me a murder happened here, right? Like something's happened to the water? I swear to God. Oh, there's just like 3 things to interact with here. Not a lot. But it's small things. See the interaction together. Hey, Albie, have you look at my badge? Wow, what a beautiful badge! It's the attorney's badge we use in my country. It kind of looks like a sunflower to me. Yep, and I'm pretty sure there's even a reason for it. Please to explain, Mr. Wright! Maybe next time. I should have known he asked me to explain. Oh, they hit 3 boys. So cute. Oh! Yeah, there's all of this. Should I read this now? I'll read this now because this is what's gonna happen with... because, Maya's in the thing. She's in this right, so... Let's see how it goes. Yeah, he went heavy metal because I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be the irony, right? Someone that's supposed to like, well, what's the word for those people? Like he was supposed to have like the hella chill, kind of hipster looking vibe in a way. Like I don't know how to explain it. But then he actually likes rock and like metal music. But him as a character pissed me off, that's why. That trial I was suffering too. Because I was having so many issues with the stream. I don't know why, I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna blame it on that fucker. Okay, let me read through this. Full moon, the high priest, staging area, priestess, curtain. Rites Guide. The purification rite is a 3-part ceremony held when the moon is directly over the summit of Mount Poni Poni. Poni Poni? It begins with the transformation rite. The high priest reads scriptures while a priestess adorns the robes of Lady Kira, which have been purified with incense. Next is the rite of water, in which the priestess enters the spring dressed as Lady Kira, and the high priest purifies both Lady Kira and her dagger. The ceremony ends with the rite of fire, in which the priestess circles the sacred flames to purify her soul. The two then devote themselves to prayer until the rite comes to a close 2 days later at noontime. So basically the whole thing's a fancy way for Lady Kira to take a bath once a year. Must be nice. It must be nice to be her, haha. Isn't that supposed to be an English translation? Who did the last bit of that? Hey! That's funny though. Okay, any ideas? There have been a lot more tourists this year than last, and your tour guide business must be booming. It is! But I have more important things to do right now, namely helping you, Mr. Wright. I think I'll tip him a little extra for his help later. What to do? Let's head over to where the purification rite will be held. What sort of rite is it? We'd wind up missing a whole day of the rite if I were to explain. In that case, I think I'll just go see it for myself. Plaza of Devotion. Adjust myself again, I'm sorry. May 9th. Plaza of Devotion. God, you guys are so close to a cliffside, what the fuck? I don't think that rope looks very, very not secure. There's a safety hazard in here somewhere. It's so cold. It's like the air itself is made of ice. Look at all these people. Well, this is the day we come to offer prayers to Lady Kira, the protector of our land. It's amazing to see how devoted everyone is. Devoted. Right. Couldn't they have just easily do all this praying someplace warmer? This too is a part of our religious training. It helps us build strength of spirit and willpower. Further up, at the end of the stairs is the inner sanctum. Whoa, that's big. No elevator? I see. Everyone I've met so far seems deeply religious.
course we are! After all, Korean is also known as the land of prayer. It's so that we Koreanis spend an average of 15 hours a day in prayer. What? 15? From the moment we wake up to the moment we fall asleep, our hearts are always in prayer. You see all the square flags around here? They're known as prayer flags. They contain the prayers of our people. Oh, he's talking about these colorful strips of cloth. There's something written on each one. Such piety is the glory of our people, and I'm afraid that story is going to have to wait for another time. Maya should be here any minute now. Oh yeah, you're right. I can't wait to see Miss Maya again.
Okay. I just adjusted my seat. Like, I also have a towel because my hair is still wet. I have a lot of hair, so I'm trying to like even it out. Behind me. God, why is my hair so thick? Mountaintops, environments, and fictional media is always really cool to me. I just like mountains. They do look really nice though. Like, I get what you mean. I think it's just the way the structure like is, how it naturally like forms. Because in the end, it's just like, how would you say this? Debris that is like built up and then eroded, right? A lot of it for mountains is erosion, so it's really cool to look at. Like, I personally don't really have a fear of heights. Well, it's still scary, but like not as big of a fear. So I don't mind like climbing mountains and stuff and like looking down over. If anything, we have that a lot in Asia, so a lot of places that I went to was really high up. Maybe I built up my immunity, I guess, in a way. Alright. Who is this? Pardon me, O noble traveler. Huh? Cutscene.
How do you fare, Mr. Wright? It's been many a day.
Who might you be?
Oh my god, Phoenix's voice.
Maya?
She had her own animation. Of course she did. Why didn't I expect it? Oh my god. Mountain-like regions and landscapes are cool, yeah. Same. Miss Maya? Hapiraki! Oh, I accidentally turned off the... I got so excited, I just... Ignore that. Oh my god! Hapiraki, I'll be. Oh my god, that can't actually be her. Is that actually her? Is she in the court record now? Yes, she is. Oh my god. She's 28. She's 28! Oh my god, you were literally like... how old was she when we met her? Like 16? Or was it 17? 18? Not 18. 17? Maya Faye. 17. She was 17 when we met her. Oh my god. It really has been 9 years. Oh my god. Practitioner of the Ku-range handling technique, we used to take on all sorts of cases. Not classes. Cases together. Oh my god. She's 28. I gave her like a very young voice when she was 17, so now I just don't know what to do. Oh.
And you, Mr. Wright, may the Holy Mother guide you on your journey.
Thanks.
Long time no see, Nick. Well, did I surprise you with my act?
Yeah, you could say that again. Because they have called before, so they are still like, you know,
communicating with each other frequently. It's just that he hasn't seen her in so long. Oh my god. The fun fact, Maya is now officially older than Mia was when she passed. Yeah, that's not... That, I guess, yeah. Fun fact. Fun in quotations. It's subjective. But oh my god. How old was Mia? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so sad. 27. Oh. Oh. No. Was it? Wait, 27? 27. There's two profiles of her on the wiki, so I don't know which ones. I assume the oldest one. Oh my god, that's so... Oh, that is kind of... That is quite touching though to think about. She's finally reached her sister's age. God, that's emotional to think about. This is Mayafe. He's a spirit medium from the Kurain village back home. Kurain village back home. She was also my assistant for quite some time. But that was many years ago. The ability to channel spirit saved me more times than I can count.
I sure miss those days. It was a ton of fun being the real boss of the Right and Kylo offices.
Now she's here, trained to be the leader of the Kurain village and the master of her craft. Apparently, to become the master of the Kurain channeling technique, you have to train here in Kurain, since this is where the technique originated. Kurain. Yeah, Kurain, sorry. I was trying to remember the other pronunciation, but it just wouldn't come out in my head. So this is Ku. I'll call this Kurain, because that's easier for my mouth. And then Kurain. She's from Kurain village, and we're in Kurain. How the anime say, yeah, right? It makes it easier to like reference anyways, so it makes sense. If they say it like that, I think it's an easier way to like differentiate between the two. Especially because in that dialogue just now, he mentioned both, so. Kurain. Okay.
Didn't I sound just like, P.S. None when you saw me just now? Yes.
Pious. Why did I say Pious? Pious none when you saw me just now.
Too bad that's about all I learned from all the training I did.
You haven't changed a bit, Maya.
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
She may look a little more mature on the outside, but on the inside, she's the same old Maya. I'm actually kind of glad for that. Oh! First, look at my attorney's badge.
Oh, hey! Congrats on getting your badge back, Nick.
Thanks, Maya.
Now you can go back to a life of bold-facedly bluffing the day away every day.
That's not exactly why I returned to the courtroom, you know. I didn't need to present anything else. I just wanted to present my badge. Yeah, you say Kurain, the 3 syllables. I say it 2 syllables. Just because it's faster. It's just for differentiation, so. Kurain. Rhine.
Heard what happened, Nick? You ended up in court almost as soon as you got off the plane, huh?
Yeah, well, it's kind of a long story.
I was the accused! But you should have seen Mr. Wright in action. He was amazing. It was another one of your famous seat of your pants come from behind wins, huh? Well, I was almost found guilty any number of times.
Okay, so it wasn't my finest hour, so sue me.
You haven't changed a bit either, Nick.
Ouch. Definitely stings more when it's coming from her. So I guess you finished the bulk of the training needed to become the master, right?
Oh, you mean the special meditation course for increasing spiritual power? Yep, I've completed the full 2 years. I can finally go home once I perform the purification rite today.
Actually, I was wondering why they're having a foreigner conduct one of their sacred rites.
Well, the High Priest's wife usually conducts it each year, but with her baby on the way, it's just more than she could handle. So the High Priest practically begged me to stand in for her this year.
Well, you may not know all of their customs, but with your training, I'm sure you'll do great.
You bet! Just you watch, Nick. I'm going to be the best Lady Kira, guardian deity ever.
I'd better throw in a few prayers for things to not end in a flaming disaster then. Please don't jinx that, Phoenix. Like, please. Please, like I beg you. Please. Join the club, Albie. Don't talk to this guy. He'll get sent to jail. Even though he's a lawyer. So about the guardian deity you'll be portraying today. What exactly are we talking about here?
Well, first of all, Lady Kira isn't really a deity in the way we think of them back home.
Oh, it's her. Oh.
Fuck.
No! No! We finally just got to meet her. Don't take her away from me. Should be fine. Everything should be fine. This should be fine.
She's a real person who fought to establish the kingdom of Kurain a long, long time ago.
Wow, so she actually existed. Yeah, the figure from the... Yeah, I remember her. I wish I didn't remember. Hello, boy. You every time you write my name backwards, for some reason, I just struggle to say it. Uyum. Yes, this is the famous Uyum. Hello, how are you? Okay.
Now, the kingdom's people worship her as a guardian deity. They believe she appears to protect the kingdom whenever it's in danger. Cloaked in a sacred robe, she's a champion of justice who defeats the kingdom's enemies.
That sounds like something you'd be into. She was. She probably is still into the little samurai, so that checks out.
I know, right? Who wouldn't want to be a kick-butt warrior who takes on evil with that wicked dagger?
Right? Whatever floats your boat. Still, Lady Kira must be a really popular deity if all these people are here for her.
Yep, but there's more to it than just her popularity this year.
There's more. I got spooked, sorry. Dying at tournament with 3-2 this- Yay! Yay! Nice, nice, nice! 3 wins, right? Yeah. It's a positive this time. Positive ratio. But yeah, I won't forget to hydrate. I refilled my bottle completely before starting. My evil doppelganger. I mean, I feel like she's always here. I feel like Miyu is the evil one. The doppelganger is like the good, good one.
Yeah, not yet. Not yet. Let's not jinx it, don't say that. I said it earlier in the stream and then I saw a connection issue. Just for like a split second, but it went back to normal. We're fine for the time being. I wonder if it's just a Star Rail curse at this point. Anytime I play Star Rail, it's just always laggy. We'll see tomorrow when I have to finish off the event. Less disgusting control deck. You've learnt. No more Mater. Alright, maybe bring it back later. Right, popularity. So why is this right attracting such a large crowd this year?
Because there's been actual sightings, you know, of the real deal.
But she's dead. What? Like, I know probably someone else is dressing up, but like, beliefs go very far, don't they?
Allow me to explain. A mysterious figure clad in Lady Kira's robes appeared just like in the legends, and she began capturing members of the Defiant Dragons right and left.
You're kidding, right?
They say it's only a matter of time till she gets their leader, the Revolutionary Dirk, too.
So Lady Kira's a rebel hunter now, huh? It's a bit hard to swallow, though. I mean, even if they are trying to disrupt the peace, I doubt the actions of a band of rebels can bring a legendary figure back to life.
I didn't believe it at first either. But there's a real picture of her on the front page of today's newspaper. Sightings of her go back about 2 years.
2 years?
2 years ago, but this is the first actual picture of her to be ever taken.
Can't believe someone was able to actually capture her on film. But couldn't this just be some Lady Kira fan, you know? Like you, Maya?
You mean like a cosplayer? Those rebels are no joke, Nick. They're trained in hand-to-hand combat and stuff. You think some regular cosplayer can take on people like that dressed in a costume alone?
You'd be surprised about the occupations of cosplayer nowadays. Some of them are like... would be like engineers or something. Depends on the kind of cosplayer though. If it's like a very... You know what? No, they come in all sorts of occupation, no matter what cosplay they're in. Star Rail curse or stock dog. I swear to God, if all it took was drawing a Scott doggy to forever curse me with bad connections, I swear to God. Maybe the curse would disappear if I delete my post. No, but my Himiko's on there. My Himiko Godifen, and then the Robin as well. I don't want to purge those three at the cost of that, man. That'll be funny though.
That's why she has to be the real deal. It gives me chills just thinking about it.
How many would security guards be cosplayers? Like how, if you go up to like a random security guard, what are the chances of them being like, yeah, I've cosplayed at a convention before? Pretty fucking low, right? I feel like security guard people are very normal. You'd have to have a like... Yeah, I'm overthinking this.
That Lady Kira's spirit possesses a sacred robe or something.
A spirit possessing a piece of clothing? Maybe you should cut back on all those action superhero shows, Maya.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You're just jealous that I'm still young and hot.
Oh, her pouting was so cute there. About her little cheeks puffed out.
I've got a real office to run now, so I've got to keep it real, right?
I don't know who you're talking about, but that's definitely not me.
You really lost your edge since I last saw you. Those spikes of yours have grown really dull. And there's even one that's drooping.
Can we leave my hair out of this?
Anyway, I swear that the Lady Kira people have been spotting is the real deal. Besides, it's just so much more fun to believe it's true, you know?
Can't believe you really buy all that. Although, wonder who's under that robe. Not my baby girl Robert. Yeah, don't worry, it's fine. I won't actually do it. However, if it does happen for like the next few months still, maybe. No. And nerds, yeah. Cosplayers have... They range very big. No matter the occupation, they find themselves in cosplays in like some shape or form. Because how would you not enjoy a piece of media, like not non-fiction, a fictional media, without wanting to cosplay? You know, it'll be fun. Hell, I wanted to cosplay, but it's too expensive. May 9th newspaper. Oh, we get to have it. A newspaper from the morning of the purification rite reports on Lady Kira's activities, among other things.
But Mr. Wright, she's the talk of the town. She even gave me this great new food idea. It's gonna be like a soul bun, but based on Lady Kira. I'm calling it the Kira bun.
Talk about a Kira business idea. This strategy. Kira? Not gonna lie, I can't pick on that. What? Kira business strategy. Is it because I'm saying it wrong? Yeah, money. If only like, yeah, if there were really simple designs, it wouldn't be as annoying. Because I can cosplay like, you know those characters that would usually be like wearing suits or something? Like that's usually pretty easy. You're a killer? Oh! Talk about a killer business strategy. Oh, I see it! Oh, so if Albie calls it the killer bun. Jesus Christ, Phoenix. Okay, I see it. Come on, Maya, just admit it. You're running around dressed as Lady Kira already. Why did you just laugh?
I guess the jig is up. What? Is it really true, Miss Maya? Indeed, it is I, Lady Kira. After hundreds of years, I have returned in this lovely young lady's body.
Maya.
And the minion of the defiant dragons could see through my disguise. Now feel my wrath, foul lawyer.
Foul lawyer. Maya, you're supposed to be acting in a right later. You can't just assault someone outside the doors. Maya! Mr. Right!
Just kidding. I mean, come on. I may be dressing up as Lady Kira for the ride today, but there's no way I could ever beat up one of those rebel types.
No, that was a pretty solid left hook she just threw.
Oh, you're really just trying to be funny. You really had me going there for a second.
No one can be that naive, right? He's 9 years old. Right? He's 9. Wrong button. He's 9 years old. He's fine. Like, I know 9-year-olds are not supposed to be that naive, but like, he's still like primary school technically. Well, I hope you enjoyed playing superhero at the right today.
Well, when you put it that way, I'm even more hyped about it now than I was already.
Ooh.
Oh, I hear the sound of the High Priest's footsteps. I better get going.
His footsteps?
During the rite, he wears those really big bells on his ankles. That way I know he's coming. Pretty handy, right? Well, see you later.
Break a leg! I doubt they're actually meant to be a slacking warning system for you, Maya.
Miss Maya's always so bright and cheerful.
I'm glad to see she hasn't changed. As in, at all. What if this means her training's been all for naught? Hope not. It's Acolyte Zealot? Acolyte Zealot? What?
Look, he's the one praying in the red and saffron robe.
He's a disciple of the High Priest, Abbot Imi, and lives and trains at his house. See how he prays in the cold without moving a muscle?
Yeah, I can never do that.
Ah, it's Abbot Imi! The purification rite is about to begin!
So that's the sacred robe Maya will be wearing during the rite. Looks almost exactly like what that figure in the newspaper photo was wearing. Zeally. Oh, why yeah, true. I don't know why I didn't pick up on that one. That was yeah. That was kind of dumb of me. Anyways, whoever it is must worked really hard to copy it. Oh, God damn it.
Hey sir, it's not a good idea to stay like that. You could be struck blind.
Give me a few more seconds. I mean, this isn't something you see every day. Those bells in the high priest's ankles. He's got his dogs out. They're a lot bigger than I thought they'd be.
Mr. Wright, it's time to enter the prayer pose like everyone else. Those who don't will suffer the wrath of the Holy Mother.
Okay, let's see. First, I kneel down and cross my ankles, and then I bow for— Great, now all I can see is the ground, and my back is killing me. You really should have trained for this, sir. Wait a sec. How long are we supposed to stay like this, Albie?
Right requires that we stay like this until the day after tomorrow.
That's 2 whole days. God, I don't feel so. Oh, I'll be honest, I felt that one. Oh, as someone with a bad back. Oh, Mr. Wright, are you okay, sir? Somebody help! KO'd. Oh my god. Right, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright! Please, you have to get up! The blurring, oh my god. Ouch, my aching. Are we? Where are we?
The High Priest's house at the foot of the Plaza of Devotion.
As I passed out from the back pain. It must have carried me all the way here.
Something's terrible happened. It's Miss Maya. She's... Oh, just follow me to the Plaza of Devotion.
Something must have happened while I was passed out.
Miss Maya's... She's been arrested! What?
Another day. Man got KO'd so hard, his friend that he hasn't seen for 9 fucking years got arrested on the spot. Imagine! May 10th, 8 AM, Plaza of Devotion. Has it been a day? Wasn't it the 9th when we started? Phoenix! Where's Maya? Just take it easy, alright?
But I'm telling you, I haven't done anything wrong.
You can talk all you want back at the station.
Let me go!
Maya.
Nick, I didn't kill him. I swear I didn't.
Quiet, you come along peacefully or suffer the consequences. Wait a second. What on earth is going on? Not everyone's still in the the kneeling position. We'll see them get up in another day, I guess. Jesus. I know who you are, but if you don't get out of my way... Hey, back off, officer. What the fuck? Emma? Emma Sky? What's she doing in Kurain? What the fuck? What are you doing here? Mr. Worldwide.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright, but we're placing Maya under arrest.
Right, take her down to the station, but with respect. Got it? Yes, ma'am.
Nick!
We barely got to see her. It's... what? So, what are you doing in Kurain, Emma?
It's a long story. Anyway, what are you doing in Kure, Mr. Right? Same here. It's a long story. But we can get caught up later. Right now, I need to know what happened. Yes, well... under arrest for the murder of the High Priest. Wait, the High Priest was murdered? I know, bad timing, but like... look at my badge. Congrats on your return to the legal world. Wanted to congratulate you sooner, but never had the chance. Thanks, Emma, and congratulations to you too on becoming a forensic investigator. Thanks. Oh, I know. Let's celebrate by dusting your attorney's badge for fingerprints. I never actually checked. How old is Emma? Yeah, because these two are very similar in age. Because we mainly got to see Emma with Edward. Oh, that's so strange to see my girlies in their late 20s. Late 20s, I was supposed to say 30s, would be. Late 20s. Celebrate by dusting our attorney's badge for fingerprints. Or how about we do a liminal testing on it? I think I'll pass on both, but thanks. And because we can, we're gonna examine the examine the area first. These are the flags. Albie said these are called prayer flags, and the prayers written on them are carried throughout the kingdom by the wind. Now, if I were to pray for something, it would be for me to not get dragged into any more trouble than I already have been. Good choice. Wow, even with the murder, all these people are still here, praying. They're so into it, they wouldn't notice anything you did to them. You mean like taking their fingerprints? Whatever, do something like that. Emma, you didn't... Did she actually? Like legit? Did she actually take everyone's fingerprints? Straight up. Emma! It's a befitting gate for the path to the inner sanctum. It's apparently considered a sacred object to the people of Kurain. Wasn't even allowed to dust it for prints. Even applying a little fingerprint dust to it would be sacrilegious, huh? Guess so. Could I apply some luminol on it instead when no one is looking? Sounds like an invitation for the Holy Mother to strike you down later, Emma. What the fuck? Emma, you're in another country. Why are you doing this? Emma. Guess the only person would be Zilliot? Zilliot? What? I keep getting jump scared. Excuse me. Acolyte Zilliot is really in the zone. Oh, you mean that monk has been living at the victim's house? Yeah, he hasn't moved a muscle, even though his teacher has been murdered. Guess he's so deep in prayer he's not aware of what's going on around him. That's really sad. Oh, it's really sad. You can't really do much. All you can do is stay here. But it's not really sad for them. It's the crazy bit. But a murder's very serious, so, you know. Cultures aside, but that's just my opinion. What happened? What happened, Emma? Please, tell me everything you can. Well, basically there was a murder during the riot as it was being performed last night. The victim is Tarist Immi, the high priest who was presiding over the riot. Wait, hold on. Last night? You mean to tell me an entire day's passed since the purification rite? That's right, sir. You passed out for a whole day from your back pain. I never knew my back's like a ticking time bomb. I better take care of it. Yeah, right. That's really bad. You were unconscious, like straight knocked out. You got fucking one hit KO'd without even realizing. Like poor Albie's probably been shaking you for like the past like hours since this happened. Yeah, it's all about their prayers, which I understand. Trust. Oh, so trust. Oh, let me look at it. Trust in me. Ah.
Tarist. Yeah, they just put the extra in. I'm still gonna pronounce it how it's written out though. But that's funny. The high priest being called trusted me. I see it, I see it.
The murder took place at the inner sanctum where the rite was being held.
The inner sanctum?
It's the place where the spirit of Lady Kira is enshrined. It's through that gate over there and up at the top of the mountain stairs just beyond.
I forgot to... I just remembered something, hold on. Click. Okay. Oh, so that's why everyone is offering their prayers in that direction.
Abbot, Inmi, and Miss Maya went up to the inner sanctum to begin the rite. As after they finished the prayer, you fainted in the middle of...
So who do you think killed the high priest?
Unfortunately, Maya's our sole suspect right now. During the rite, the inner sanctum was off limits to the general public.
And only the high priest and Maya could have been there when the murder occurred.
Right. Beside,
Plus, why do I just say words sometimes? Let me step back.
Plus, the inner sanctum is on the side of a very steep mountain. The only way up there is the stairway that starts here at the Plaza of Devotion.
So that's why she's been arrested.
Also, the crime scene was only discovered after Maya came down alone. She's the one who told the worshippers in the plaza that the high priest was dead. And she made a police statement to that effect.
So she was the first one to discover the body. Well, that definitely doesn't help.
That makes it even less likely that someone else was there at the crime scene. Mr. Wright, sir? Are you going to defend Miss Maya?
Yes, of course. There's no way she killed anyone.
Yeah, I don't believe it either. She's been framed. But this is really something else, huh, Mr. Wright? I mean, I'd have thought you'd have to take on that horrible court again.
Don't have to remind me. But poor... Like, he's 9 years old, and the poor thing was like... a suspect. Just because he found something shiny, they went under the motive that he wanted the sacred treasure. Damn, bro. I mean, it's just a title for... if that gets you confused. Yeah, that does help. Yes, actually. I got confused there. If I search it up... Abbott. The other Abbott came up. It's because I put an extra T on him. No politicians here. Oh my god, that's another word I don't know how to say. Ecclesiastical. Eh? Sorry. Why I didn't even... not even close. My pronunciation was off. Ecclesiastical? Ecclesiastical. Abbott is an ecclesiastic... Why? I literally just said it. Ecclesiastical. God. Fuck the English language, though. Ecclesiastical. Is an ecclesiastical title given to the head of an independent monastery for men in various Western Christian traditions. The female equivalent is abbess. Oh, get that guy out of here. I can't believe I accidentally searched him up. Just because I put an extra T by accident. Yeah, I'm gonna blame the autocorrect on that one. That's interesting. Ecclesiastical. Let's hope that word comes up in the game because it would be nice. I learned how to say the word. I might have to search it up again, but I learned about the word. Let me at least apply it somewhere. Ecclesiastical meaning is an adjective relating to the Christian church or its clergy. Oh, okay. Tell me about it. I never thought I'd have to go through another trial, where the divination seance determines all and defense lawyers are unwelcome. Emma's got quite the presence here though, so what brings you here, Emma?
Back in the US, I was working a case with an international prosecutor from Kurain. He told me this is where I could see the latest techniques in international forensic science. Can't believe I fell for it. I mean, just look at this place. It's like we've gone back in time.
Yeah, I can't say I've been impressed with the police work I've seen so far.
Still, he said he takes on cases from around the world. So maybe next time you'll have one in the major city somewhere.
Sounds like this prosecutor has taken a liking to you, Emma. After all, it's not every day a prosecutor takes a detective with them overseas.
I wonder. He's calm and kind and almost always has a smile on his face. But it's hard to tell what he's really thinking.
How is he already back in here? How far is the Kingdom of Kurain from the US? This international prosecutor, is he the one who handled Trucy's case? Because I assume... It's still like a couple hours, like, flight, no? Or maybe it's not that far.
Yes, he is!
Take it he'll be the prosecutor on this one, too.
Yes, Prosecutor Samadi's already been assigned. Prosecutor Samadi? Fulkunka!
You know him, Albie?
Of course, everyone in Kurain does. He's a highly revered individual both as a prosecutor and a monk. If you go up against Prosecutor Samadi, you'll incur the Holy Mother's wrath.
But it's my job too, as a lawyer.
Alright, sorry.
Just great. A prosecutor who's also a revered monk in a deeply religious country. This trial's shaping up to be even more uniquely Koreanese than the last one.
Not sure I should be saying this, but he's a formidable opponent.
Yeah, I heard Apollo had a really tough time, so I'd better give it everything I've got. Anyway, I'm glad you're here, Emma. They treat lawyers like criminals here.
Now to think of it, Prosecutor Samadi mentioned something to that effect. Not sure how much I can help, but I'll do what I can.
Really? Are you sure you aren't going to get in trouble for helping the enemy?
Ugh. He did come down on me pretty hard when I tried to help Trucy in the last trial. Let's just say, I'll help where I can.
Thanks. But don't go getting yourself in trouble on my account, okay? Prosecutor Samadi sounds pretty strict.
So, first things first, let's start with this. Hot off the press, it's the High Priest autopsy report.
Taurus autopsy report cause of death was blood loss from abdominal wound delivered by a bladed weapon. It's the way I can say that word, but sometimes it just doesn't roll off the tongue. Doesn't help that I have an ulcer on the tip of my tongue, huh? Still hasn't gotten any better, by the way, so I'm still gonna flub up a lot today.
The victim bled to death from a deep stab wound to the abdomen. The murder weapon is believed to be Lady Kira's warbod dagger. It's used during the riot, however, the dagger has yet to be found.
Lady Kira's dagger, huh? I think Maya mentioned something about a dagger.
One wanna be a kickball warrior takes a wicked dagger.
That didn't age well, did it? And isn't that rebel hunter posing as Lady Kira also armed with a dagger? Of course, hers must be a replica, right? Would it be okay for me to go take a look at the crime scene, Emma?
The police have already wrapped up their investigation, but the location itself is off limits to the general public, so I'm not sure.
Emma, please, I'm begging you. Just like the police, I need access if
if I'm to mount a viable defense.
Alright then. Leave it to me. I'll explain the situation to Prosecutor Submari and the police later.
Thanks, Emma.
You have quite a climb ahead of you, so be sure to watch your step.
Wait, you're not coming with me? No, I'm not climbing up there again. No way. Is it really that bad? What if my butt can handle it?
You get to go to the inner sanctum? Oh, you're so lucky, Mr. Wright.
Why didn't you join me, Albie?
That's crazy talk, sir. If a commoner like myself were to set foot in there, I'd surely be cursed for all eternity.
Because the inner sanctum is off limits for you? Huh? Oh well, guess I'll just have to face this all by my lonesome. By the way, what about all the people still praying here? Aren't they going to go home?
Customs of this right require that they not move from this spot until tomorrow afternoon. It doesn't faze them to have the police milling about. Some of them are even off-duty cops.
Wow, guess this is what it's like to live in a deeply religious society, huh?
The also on my tongue is like especially bad. Wait. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
Yeah, oh, okay. You can go to the detention center, but there's probably no one there. Might be a case of, she's still in questioning and we can't do anything, so I don't want to really spoil the location yet until we can go talk to her. We're going to the inner sanctum. Start walking, Feeny. Good luck. May 10th, inner sanctum. Ooh, there's someone here, but not the point. Holy shit! What the fuck is the security here? Where's the railings? Oh my god, that's covered in blood. Ugh, it's really high up here. And really, really cold. But I do deserve this. At least I made it. Gotta get started while I can still feel my fingers. Hmm? Who's that? Kinda looks like... This is kinda spooky, so we're not gonna interact with her. We can't interact with anything else, never mind, I was I'm forced to do this. Do we have to, is this like to tap on her shoulder or some shit? Oh my god. Excuse me?
It's you. Do you even know where you are? Bobbed head?
Of course I do. May I ask why you're here, your benevolence?
I came to pray for the High Priest's soul. But what are you doing here? This is one of the most sacred spots in Koreanism. Unscrupulous lawyers such as you have no business being here.
But I'm not unscrupulous.
Quiet! You dare to find fault with my insights at every turn the other day.
She's still sorry about that trial?
Hmm? Why do you keep looking away?
I was thinking about investigating the crime scene.
Well, you can do so later. You are speaking with me right now.
As you wished, princess. Guess the investigation will have to wait until she's done talking to me. Look at my badge.
Hmm? What is that badge you bear?
The sunflower pin. They're quite popular in my country.
Hmm? It is rather cute, I must say.
Actually, it's just my attorney's badge.
Oh? So you mean it would have actually been worth more as a cheap accessory?
My profession is worth more than $1.20, you know? That's cool. We can't examine because of investigating the incident. Unscrupulous. Thank you. No, I get it. No. You have the right to do that. Because I'm not a person that usually talks, right? So there's a lot of like words that I've read, but I've never had like the situation to say it.
Goes to show that I did really bad in English in school, didn't it? But no. If I do say like an English word off, then yeah. You have my permission, don't worry. As you know your benevolence, a murder has occurred and I need to investigate.
We know the killer is one of your own.
My country, suspects are innocent until proven guilty, whilst she is a serious student of spirit channeling who came here to study. So can't you at least give her a chance to explain what happened?
Well, practitioners from overseas are big, phony balonies. And her wish to train in the homeland of spirit channeling is, what, a bid for prestige.
God, you're the worst. It seems like nothing I say will convince her otherwise thanks to that last trial. Tweedledum and Tweedledee really did a number on her impression of foreigners. The defense. As the defense attorney on this case, I really need to investigate this crime scene, and I need to do it now. I've even been authorized by the police, so...
What's this? You intend to make a mockery of our sacred hall of justice once more?
No, I simply want to defend my client.
Which means you have to come to forge evidence then. I knew all lawyers were criminals. I must now redouble my vigilance.
Ouch, that's unfair. Who taught you to demonize a whole group of people anyway?
My mother and father. Do you have an issue with their parental guidance?
No. Never dare criticize the royal couple. So I can't imagine what the lawyers here must have done to garner such hatred.
Oh. I just had the most wonderful idea, Bobbed Head.
Why do I have a bad feeling about that glint in her eye? The most wonderful idea. I still also... my tongue... it feels like especially dry. I don't know if that makes sense. It stings more. So what's the most wonderful idea of yours?
If you are to investigate this murder, then I shall oversee your every move so as to prevent any misdeeds naturally.
This music is cute. What? You want to follow me around the entire time?
Of course! Not that I want to, mind you. And I will not tolerate any objections. Understood?
She can't do this to me.
What was that, Bobbed Head?
No, it's nothing.
Very well then, let us get this investigation over with. We mustn't stay here in the inner sanctum a moment longer than necessary.
Please don't rush me.
It is not without reason that I insist on a speedy investigation, Bobbed Head. I am a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, you see, who guides the people of Kurain. As such, I must not sully myself with the blood of battle that Lady Kira bears.
The blood of battle? If that's a big of a problem, why don't you head on down now? I won't do anything, I promise.
No, lawyers are never to be trusted. Now make haste so that we may leave here soon. Oh, and one more thing.
What now?
Your victory the other day was but a stroke of fortune. But this time, my insight shall reveal the absolute truth. So brace yourself for a defeat, most bitter lawyer.
I will. Now can I get on with my investigation?
As long as you know where we stand.
Better hurry up and poke around for clues before she changes her mind. My mouth. Oh, so she's basically our assistant. Really? Even though she hates us so much? Like, at the top of my head, the only assistant, in quotations, assistant that we've had in an Ace Attorney game that hates us so much is Francisca with Edgeworth. And that was when they were like, that was when she was like 14 or something, wasn't it? When she was barely like, not even close of age, and then Edgeworth was making his debut. Well, I guess in a way she wasn't the assistant, huh? guess in her words, she was like, no, you're my assistant. You have to help me. Even though Edgeworth is the one with the official badge. At the top of my head, that's it. That was like my first comparison. Inner Sanctum. Could you tell me more about this place? Your benevolence?
I have nothing to say to you, lawyer.
Is that because you don't actually know much about it? Oh wait, that was kind of cute.
You ill-mannered! I am the crown princess of Karain! There is nothing I do not know!
Oh. Nana. It's Nana, right? Nana. Whoa, where did she come from? Hey, no cheating!
Silenced, bobbed head. Nana's knowledge is my knowledge. End of discussion.
What is she, your pocket internet?
This spring is where Lady Kira came to cleanse her body of the blood of
wait, I didn't read that correctly, apparently. Her body of the blood of battle. Yeah, of.
And today's purification rite is a ceremony that traces its origins back to those days. Cleansing Lady Kira's robe in this sacred water lends one courage for the next battle.
I see. Thank you for that excellent explanation.
Commoners are normally barred from here, except for the day of the rite.
Who normally controls the access to this place?
The High Priest and his family are responsible for that.
The High Priest and his family, huh? Family. High Priest's family. Could you tell me about the High Priest and his family?
Abbot Imi lived with his wife and his disciple, Acolyte
Zeliot.
A young man the couple took into their home upon finding him near our kingdom's border.
Speaking of his wife, isn't she the one who usually plays the role of Lady Kira?
Yes, but as she is with a child, the role was appointed to someone else. The killer no doubt offered to stand in as she saw it as a chance to slay the High Priest.
No, you have it backwards. He was the one who asked Maya to stand in.
Then that braggart must have embellished her qualifications.
Really not sure how she could. Besides, why didn't you stand in for the High Priest's wife then?
Did I not tell you before? As a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, the role of Lady Kira is forbidden to me. For those descended of Her Holiness must not defile their bodies with the blood of battle.
Oh yeah, you did say that, didn't you? Probably talk with the High Priest's wife and Acolyte Zeliot later too. Between countries. Spirits of Justice doesn't really have a proper assistant character. Right! Well, to be fair, since we're so far into the series, we have so many people anyways. So, I mean, like, in a way, it's kind of sad that we don't always have one person to bring with us everywhere. Like, I miss early day trilogy, you know? Like, before Maya got arrested, she was with us for, like, a good majority of the cases. But now it just kind of jumps around. I think that's why I liked, Investigation so much, because we had a... I always forget her name, because we barely see her. Is... What was the one that's with, Miles a lot. I forgot about Abe. I forgot about Abe. Main characters. It's not loading! Ah. Why can't I find her name? That's crazy. K! K Ferrate! It's why I liked Kay, because she was so cute through the whole thing. Why did it take so long for me to find on the wiki? Yeah, I was talking about Kay Farade. Who just also happened to be playable. Right! Because it switched so much, but I feel like her main thing is supposed to be assistant. So... because of the whole widget thing. Like, Apollo and Trucy's... well, I guess in a way, was Trucy our assistant? Was she ever next to us in court? She was, wasn't she? She picked... well, oh wow, memory. Memory gone, bye-bye. Does it ever say? What did she pick up on? About her ability to perceive tension in witnesses. Because their things are like they're like very small, you know? But widget is like a whole ass thing that can delay like a trial. I guess that's the part where she's like, she's also kind of playable, comes in. I don't think they would have gotten any playable cases, yeah. Alongside, yeah, because she's supposed to be, you know, the third, actual lawyer, because, you know, she actually has a badge unlike the other assistants that we've had before us. The primary color lawyers. Like, yeah, I get it. But if you think about the cases, very much been a case of her having to be the assistant more so. I guess that's because they haven't really made cases, the specific cases they made. I'm starting to ramble as I think. I should just continue. It's very interesting though with the assistances. I guess that's what makes Apollo and Athena unique, right? That's why this trilogy exists in the first place. Take a new spin of what Phoenix was and make it a little bit more different. Oh shit, we can... It's another case of 3 angles. Lovely. Not much different from each angle besides this. Oh, one of them's broken though. That's interesting. I guess we'll start from the frontal view and then go left to right. Who's your personal favorite? Mine's Apollo. I don't know. Because I love all of them so much. If I had to choose, it would probably be Phoenix, as basic as it sounds. Just because he's kind of, you know, he's been the reason why I kept going on the series. But then, you know, Apollo's whole thing is just, oh god. I guess... oh god, this is, yeah. I wouldn't say favorite, but if I had to, you know, like, if I had to choose, like, which one I had the most deeper connection to, it'd be Phoenix. Based on the fact that investigations exist. So if investigations didn't exist, I feel like it'd be a little bit different. But all of them are so good. Like, I love the primary color lawyers, man. I love them so much. Like, I couldn't even fathom how this series would have gone. I remember starting the trilogy like, holy shit, what's going on? I just wanted context on all the memes with Phoenix and Edgeworth, and look at this now. Like, I love, like, almost every character of Ace Attorney. I'm just obsessed with the universe. This mountain faces like a towering wall. There are characters carved into it, but I have no idea what they mean.
There is a prison at the apex of this mountain.
Prison? Way up there.
It is said that Lady Curis laid those she defeated to rest atop this mountain, so that their souls would not spawn evil spirits.
Feeling queasy just thinking about being all the way up there. And the fact that it's a prison just makes it worse. That lantern looks broken, but it's hard to make out the details from this angle. Take a closer look. Okay, I see. They force you to do it, but I'm just going left to right, don't mind me. What an amazing wall painting! So this is Lady Kira? Ooh.
Do you see that red mark upon her brow? That is the character for death in Koreanese. It is a mark of resolve to fight to the end. There are many different marks we make on our bodies, each with a different meaning.
Interesting. Come to think of it, you have marks on your face, Your Benevolence. So did the High Priest.
The High Priest marks are those of a monk, while mine are of a royal priestess. All members of the Koreanist clergy have such marks upon them. The shape and location of the marks vary in accordance to conditions like status and age. And all records about them are kept at Temple.
That's kind of like a national ID registry, huh? Kind of. Okay, autopsy report updated. Can't read it yet, though. Is that a weapon in her hand?
Yes, it is Lady Curie's dagger, the very same one used in the rite. It is made to resemble a warbard, sorry. The bird Lady Curie's fashioned herself after.
That dagger is the weapon that took the High Priest's life.
If you wish to know more about Lady Kira, you need but ask.
The feeling she's going to be super relevant to this case. Should definitely ask the princess for more details later. It's a lantern! And it's still lit.
Of course it is. The sacred flames in the 4 lanterns here have burned for centuries. Anyone who extinguishes even one of them will be put to death immediately.
That's why they're outfitted with glass wind guards. How did you know that? Still, I better keep my distance just in case. So the moon and these lanterns were the only sources of light up here that night.
The rite is performed by the light of the full moon because moonlight is a purifying force.
I see.
No touching!
Wasn't going to. Did I miss anything else on this left side? Just in case. Okay. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Well, that looks very obvious. Whoa! This is blood.
This is a statue of a warbird, the bird on which Lady Kira based her appearance.
And all this blood is from the High Priest, huh?
He no doubt embraced the statue in the hope that Lady Kira would save him from death. May his soul rest in peace.
Considering the amount of blood, he must have been stabbed with considerable force. There's no way Maya would be strong enough to deliver such a blow. and stained red by the High Priest's blood. It's very creepy.
The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return.
What's that from?
An old legend.
Wait, does that mean that the rebel hunting Lady Kira in the newspaper is the real deal? Nah, that's crazy talk. Yeah, that's a lot of blood. Like, that's very scary to think about how much it spread since last night. I guess stained, as they said. Hey, isn't this Lady Kira's robe?
Oh, Holy Mother! Lady Kira's robe is...
I know how you feel, but we should leave it as it is to preserve the crime scene.
You imbecile! This is the actual robe Lady Kira once wore!
It is? What the heck is it made of? I mean, nothing should look this good after a few hundred years.
Enough! If I say it's the actual robe, it is the actual robe! That foul murderer shall not get away with this!
It is tough to see a piece of history softly tossed on the ground like this, though. It even looks like it's been mended a number of times. This robe kinda smells.
How dare you insult such a sacred piece of clothing like that?
No. I meant that it smells like incense.
Oh, I see. The scent you detected is from the sacred incense used to purify Lady Kira's robe. Whenever a rite is to be performed, the robe is first scented with sacred incense.
If this still smells like incense now, the scent must have been much stronger last night when the victim was killed. I don't know what you're implying there, but move on. Bloodstained scrap of paper. Looks like some kind of note or letter, perhaps? But it's written in Koreanese, so I can't read a lick.
Let me see that. Once the flame is lit, then... will be. This is simply impossible to read. Wait,
What is it?
the stamp in the lower right. It's the mark of those insurgents, the defiant dragons.
The rebel group? What's it doing here? There's some kind of connection between the High Priest and the rebels. Bloodstained letter. Letter we found at the inner sanctum. A giant bloodstain makes it impossible to read in full. Looks like that about does it for this area. This is kind of the exact same copy on the right side. There's not really much here, is there? Alright. I have to try and examine it again, yeah. Because I tried to examine it earlier. Oh. During the riot, the inner sanctum was fully enclosed by this ritual curtain, making this case something of a locked room mystery. That's not good if it's in the court record. Ritual curtain, a curtain around the perimeter of the sanctum, isolating it from the outside world. The entrance was shut during the rite.
The purification rite is akin to a bathing ritual for Lady Kira. Therefore, it must be closed off from the outside world.
Oh, so the inner sanctum is like a private bathroom.
Indeed. So to see that you keep it clean...
So see that you... Oh god. So see to it that you keep it clean. I can read. This flap in the center acts as the ritual curtain's door, but that's about it. Oh yeah.
And what was that shrill scream for just now?
It's just I'm afraid of heights. Wow, you and Apollo really are the same people. Jesus Christ. I didn't notice it as I was climbing up, but now that I see all the way down, I guess that flight of stairs from the Plaza of Devotion really is the only way up or down. Now that you've opened it, oh, quickly, I went the other way. Oh no, this just faces the water, man. That's interesting. We can see how it opens up. There's something hanging off of the ritual curtain there. These look like those prayer flags down at the Plaza of Devotion.
Except they're arranged like no prayer flags I have ever seen.
How so?
All these flags have been sewn together.
Hey, you're right. It's like they're one big banner now.
There is something written on a piece of it. Donated by Taurus Inmi. It seems this piece is from a donation Abbot Inmi made at some point.
Sanctum prayer flags! Prayer flags found outside of the ritual curtain, they have been sewn together into a long banner. I can't even fathom what would you would use that for, and I'm scared to think about it. Anyways. Oh, you're supposed to see it from this angle, huh? The lantern. Excuse me. Not much else here but the lantern. Oh. I think I'd go better take a closer look. Oh, okay, so it's just the area that you can examine. This is quite suspicious. Nothing else, just those two. There's no snow here. Maybe it was removed because it would interfere with the rite?
The day before the rite, the temperature in this area plunged below freezing. Even the Plaza of Devotion was covered in a layer of white frost.
Must be the elevation. Wasn't all that cold back in town as I recall. This lantern is damaged. The wind guard is completely broken. But the flame is still there.
Damaged? Was this your doing?
No, I didn't even touch it!
Then perhaps a falling rock struck it. I will request that it be repaired when we are finished here. Of course, I doubt you will live long enough to see it restored.
I'll be back to take a look. You'll see. The snow has obviously been cleared away here and the lantern is broken. I still have that camera I bought to take the pictures of my trip. I should snap one of this area here just in case. Try to take a lot of photos around the area, not just here though, buddy. In a sanctum photo shows an area of shoveled out snow and a lantern with a broken wind guard. Nothing else particularly interesting here. Oh, are we done here? Other than like talking to Rafa? Talk to him, we'll see if anything continues. So could you tell me more about this Lady Kira?
As an outsider, I suppose your ignorance is all, but unavoidable.
Whatever happened to you need but ask?
Nana? Lady Kira was the Holy Mother's younger sister. But unlike her older sister, she lacked the ability to channel spirits. However, it is said that none could equal her skill with the dagger.
A dagger? Well, this became relevant fast.
The Holy Mother guides our souls and Lady Kira keeps peace with her dagger. Lady Kira was prepared to die for her people. She cloaked herself in a sacred battle robe and concealed her face as her sister did.
Okay, but who was she fighting against?
Throughout our history, we have been set upon by rebels. Now is no different. Our enemy now is the Defiant Dragons, led by the insurgent Dirk.
So Lady Kira played a role akin to the police, huh? So what's with the bird imagery?
Lady Kira's robe is fashioned in the likeness of Warbard. It is a fearsome bird that is unique to Kurain.
I see. And what about the recent rebel hunter Lady Kira? Who do you think she is?
I have heard about her, but I have yet to ascertain the truth. However, I believe her to be a vigilante, or more precisely, a patriot.
So even Princess Rafa doesn't know the true identity of the rebel hunter, huh? I don't know if we're done here. Anything else that I need to... Just to make sure, quick scan of the area. assuming we have to go to the detention center. If not, I probably missed like one small little thing that I needed to present. Wait! The statue of a bird. Yeah. Guess I'll take a closer look. See, this is why I always double check, because I can't trust investigations, dude. Doing investigations in the main game is always so... so hard sometimes. Look, the bird's missing its eye. Feel sorry for the poor fella.
Are you the one who took it?
Of course not!
The statue has been here for ages. I suppose some damage is to be expected. I should ask my mother to have it repaired.
No wonder there are no lawyers left. I'd leave too if I were always treated like this. I don't think I'll find anything else of interest around here. That was kind of it though, right? Oh, I like this investigation theme, yeah, right? Oh! Trunk? This rock? That's a rock? Why did I think that was like a tree trunk? Trunk? Stump? Eh? You know what I mean. Ugh. This rock must have fallen from higher up on the mountain. That's a rock? Why is it so brown? Like the perfect perch for taking a peek over that curtain. Well, up I go. Wow, what an incredible view! It almost boggles the mind.
Get down from there this instant!
Right, sorry, I'll be right down. Looks like the intersectum is just slightly high up than the top of the mountain. Guess that confirms that the stairs from the Plaza of Devotion are the only way up here. That about does it for the intersectum. Probably head back to the Plaza of Devotion and let Emma know I'm done. After all, she's the one putting her neck on the line for me to investigate this place. Any ideas?
The killer must have been the one they call Maya Fey. There can be no other.
You never know. It's still pretty early in the investigation.
She has spent time in the company of lawyers, so she must have a wicked soul.
This reminded me how much people like me. I hate it in this country.
And it's only by the Holy Mother's mercy that you are allowed to investigate this sacred place. Remember that and give thanks to her holiness for this great blessing at once.
Yes, done. That doesn't look like a rock. Like, I know it's like the lighting probably, but whatever. Oh, thank you, your holy motherness. Oh, that didn't come out right.
That seemed a little insincere. Shall we hold the investigation immediately?
Nope, wait, I'm grateful. Really?
I wonder.
This is going to be the worst. It's going to be worse than walking on holy eggshells. Use my tongue. What to do?
Well, are you going to conduct your investigation or not?
I will. It's just, are you going to keep following me around like this?
Of course! Unless you intend to do something you feel the need to hide.
No, I do everything by the book.
Get on with it. I am not doing this for fun, you know. I too have many duties I need to attend to.
Then why don't you go do them instead of hovering over me?
What is that look you're giving me? Am I perhaps being bothersome?
No, don't be absurd. You're being incredibly bothersome. Alright, I guess we get to go to the detention center now. Yeah, it is the lighting. Oh god. Looks the exact same, but different. Why does the bars look like that? That's so jarring. May 10th detention center. Oh god, she's so much closer to us because we're in a smaller space. Looks like Maya's still being questioned. I'll just have to come back again later. Oh
Oh shit! I guess not! Oh wait, no, we were meant to go to Plaza Devotion. Sorry, Emma. Sorry. I took a massive detour. Jesus Christ. I saw the shiny, click this, click this, click this. The new place. I can help it. Wow! They're still praying.
The religious devotion of our people is the pride of our kingdom. Come what may, they will continue to pray until tomorrow afternoon.
Well, I will say this. This level of devotion is certainly to be respected. Now to find Emma. That's not Emma. You there? Wait! I want to ask you something. Okay. Do you know me? And do I know you? Well, I'm Phoenix. Phoenix Wright. I'm a lawyer. Oh no! I wouldn't know if you know who I am. Huh? How should I know? I've never seen you before. This guy's acting really strange. I wonder if he has amnesia or something. I should talk to him a little more. Just in case he's connected to this case somehow. Let me adjust myself. So much more uncomfortable than the other one, right? I wonder if it's because I'm just used to seeing the other one, but like, that one just looks so much more jarring. Like, if I had to choose a detention center I'd be stuck in, I'd choose the one in the US. Even though it looks so bland and boring. Scared of what you don't know, I guess. Who are you? Ugh, my hair. Are you having trouble remembering who you are? I'm sorry if I offended you. Phew, I thought he was going to pull a weapon on me. But he's just pulling some snack out one after another. My nose. I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to do. I know it's something important.
Do you know this man or something, bobbed head?
No, I just said I'd never seen him before, didn't I? Are you Lady Kira?
You know of Lady Kira? Then you are Kuronese, I take it.
Maybe? Wait, are those lizards he's eating? What, you want one? No, thanks! I just ate. Now I remember, get a load of this. Well? Well, what?
I believe he suffers from a far more serious malady than mere memory loss.
No good, huh? I guess I'll try somebody else. I don't know what happened.
So who was that man and what did he want, bobbed head?
Wish I knew. Hey, Mr. Wright. Ugh, what now? Is it Albie? Oh, it's Emma. Wait, you called him Mr. Wright? Since when did you do that? Why does it feel wrong when you say Mr. Wright? You probably said it, you probably said Mr. Wright like earlier and I didn't question it, but why did I feel wrong there?
What's wrong? Didn't surprise you that badly, did I?
Oh no, it's nothing. Actually, I've been looking for you. I wanted to tell you I investigated the crime scene. Hope it wasn't too much trouble getting my investigation of the Inner Sanctum approved.
It was fine. Prosecutor Samani gave his okay straight away.
Seems like a rather fair-minded prosecutor.
He said that you would probably give up once you saw the crime scene for yourself. And that moving on before the trial began would be the smart thing to do.
He must be feeling really confident about this case. Well, just so you know, I have no intention of giving up.
I figured. That's why I prepared a little gift for you. I thought it might help your investigation. Here, it's all yours. I went to bring you a bunch of other forensic tools. They were confiscated at the airport.
Liminal testing fluid. This actually might come in handy. How many did you bring that it got confiscated at the airport that they couldn't even allow? What? Aren't you on a business trip? Emma, what did you bring? Try to bring, I guess.
So I made a copy of the crime scene photo for you.
Thanks. All this would definitely come in handy. Ooh. This is what the High Priestess body looked like after the murder. Wait, you mean to tell me... Wait, no. Because Maya... Wait, this happened last night, meaning didn't Maya come down last night? What did they say earlier? Oh god. Guy. She brought a fucking gun. No, she's not. She wouldn't. She brings probably like weird chemicals, knowing her. She hit the liquid like limit. How much is it again? It's always different, so I always forget. Like on her carry-on, she probably didn't bring like a suitcase. $100 million. She probably exceeded that amount for all of it and they got confiscated. Imagine, they were allowed in, you just went over the limit. Anyways, the water's red. I was under the assumption that it turned red overnight. Like, at best... Well, I guess this was taken in... Wait, no, but his body... Wait, this is taken in the morning. There's not a lot of light, meaning this was taken... Yeah, this was taken in the morning then. This was taken in the morning. You know, sorry, I'm just thinking, like, how could you blame Maya who found the body and then you do that? And, oh my god, I can't. It just overloaded my brain about how confusing this is going to become. Okay, I should probably get through this so we don't have to look at a dead body on the screen for any longer. So this is what the High Priest's body looked like after the murder. I'll keep this along with the picture I took at the crime scene. Shows the High Priest's body, a shoveled out area of snow, and a lantern with a broken wind guard.
Oh yeah! They're done questioning Maya.
Really? Should go pay her a visit then. Or Maya, she must be feeling pretty lonely. Just let her know that I'll be defending her too.
Oh shoot, look at the time. I have to get going.
You sure seem busy.
That's because his ethereal holiness is a real slave driver.
Is a did I not say that one correctly? Wait, I went to search it up and then said oceanic immediately. What the fuck? Tourism of Australia, don't do that. Autocorrect. Ephemeral, sorry. Ephemeral. His ephemeral holiness.
Prosecutor Samadhi, he's like the world's hardest riddle wrapped in a flowy sash. I keep wondering if it's just a clash of cultures type thing, you know? Like he'll ask the most insane things of me without batting a single long eyelash of his.
Oh my god, someone mentioned his eyelash here. There's no one else, no one else has like those kind of eyelashes. It's only him. He is such a pretty boy. Because I could not stop looking at them in the previous draw. This prosecutor Samadhi sounds like he's used to holding some serious clout.
Ugh, why do I have to have such bad luck with prosecutors? First it was that glimmerous
fop.
And I'm finally getting rid of that gratting, bling-loving Europhile like this guy. She's looking back Colbert, isn't she? Oh no, now I'm really gonna be late. He'll probably make me listen to one of those really long sutras again. I'll see you later.
I wanted to quickly get through her lines because that ringing was loud for me. To the point it kind of hurt my ears, not gonna lie. He makes her listen to sutras. Sounds like Emma's got it pretty rough too.
She does not appreciate Prosecutor Samadhi's sutras. What ingratitude. It appears that she too is lacking in religious devotion.
I don't think that's what the problem is here. Besides, Emma's not even Koreanist. Guys. Speaking gone. Dead body, yippee, don't say that! Hopefully we don't have to look at that a lot once we actually go into court. Ephemeral. Yeah, ephemeral. Ephemeral. Thank you.
That man we just met, he seemed quite suspicious to me. Don't tell me he is an acquaintance of yours.
Not everyone who's suspicious is friends with a lawyer, or vice versa, you know? For example, I have many upstanding friends and acquaintances, like a chief prosecutor.
Well, as long as your friends are free from the taint of corruption.
They are! Not everything is about good and evil. Did you just brag about Edgeworth? Oh my god, Phoenix!
Are you going to speak with that woman?
If you mean Maya, then yes, there's something I need to talk to her about. I was like, why calling her like a woman like that? Like, yeah, she is a woman. But that phrasing was like so spiteful, right? And then I remember she's 14. The age difference between these two is quite literally doubled. Like, I need to remember that.
Something like a jailbreak?
And how exactly could we do that with you and a guard watching us like hawks? He's so doubtful. Oh my god, girl. Maya! No, don't look so sad. He was bragging. Look at him bragging about his boyfriend like that. Detention center.
Nick, I knew you'd come.
Maya, she sure looks tired. How are you holding up?
It wasn't me, but no one will believe me.
I have to admit, I'm still a bit in shock. Who'd have thought you'd get caught up in something like this, and so far from home. But I'm going to defend you, so hang in there. We can do this if we work together.
This is all my fault. I mean, you came to Kuwait just to visit me. We hadn't seen each other in ages, and then this happened.
Haven't seen her this down in ages either. Come on! Remember who you're talking to. Besides, I thought you'd be used to being the usual suspect by now.
I guess you're right. And you saved me each and every time.
Yep, so just tell me everything you can and let's go from there.
Barbed head, stop stalling and go straight to the matter of true import. We know she is the murderer, therefore it is time for her confession. Your benevolence, what brings the royal priestess to a place like this? I am watching over this lawyer to keep him from tampering with anything in this case. Now get out with it, confess to your crime.
Please, your benevolence, could you please take it down a notch or 3? Maya, please tell me what you can. I know this must be difficult, but anything you can remember might help.
Sure, okay.
She is a brat after all, yeah. When we ended the last trial with Phoenix, the way she threw a fit. Like, yeah, the way she kept name-calling poor Phoenix. I don't remember the insults, but they hit pretty hard. Incident.
I didn't kill the High Priest. I wouldn't even dream of it. I mean, he always treated me so well. About Abbott in me was an important figure with a ton of duties, including training acolytes. It was really kind, even to a foreigner like me.
Step back again. Maybe I'll be able to read better.
He even invited me over to his house whenever I was in between training sessions. How could I ever kill someone like that?
Sounds like a really good person. I think I would have liked him.
It was so much fun. I got to enjoy meals with his family and everything. And his wife was the master of Koreanese cuisine. I've never eaten better in my life.
Like they were her family, and home away from home in this foreign land. It must have been a source of comfort, what with being here for training all alone. But what?
I can't completely deny the charge either.
Huh?
As I suspected, the snake has shown her true colors at last.
Benevolence, please! I'm trying to figure out what really happened here. So what do you mean you can't completely deny the charge?
Well, during the purification rite, I suddenly got really sleepy. The next thing I knew, Abbott in me was, you know...
You suddenly got sleepy? Did something possess her? Did a spirit... Was there a spirit chat? Isn't there a whole procedure for that to happen though? Oh wait, no, Mia likes to appear without consent sometimes. So then you didn't actually see the High Priest get murdered?
No, I didn't, but if I was possessed by some crazed spirit while I was asleep, then...
Oh, not again.
What an excuse. How dare you pin your crime on another person's soul? Be honest, what you call training's been an extended vacation in reality, and that training here is simply for prestige.
She's been here for 9 years! God! Rafa!
No, it's not like that at all. I'm training to become the master of the
Kurine channeling technique. Now fight. That's my first time seeing that word. Not neopets. Neophyte. A person who is new to a subject. How have I not seen that word before? 4-day cooking classes are offered to neophytes and experts. I guess it's written in a formal writing.
A neophyte practitioner such as you become a channeling master? I think not. The spiritual power required is beyond the means of an outsider like you.
Rafa seems to really hate fakers. But Maya does actually have the power to channel spirits. Should let Rafa know. Your benevolence, I wouldn't call Maya neophyte because she can already
Oh, wait, Nick?
What?
Can I talk to you for a second?
Why is she whispering all of a sudden?
I want to keep my spirit channeling ability a secret while I'm here, Nick.
What? Why?
I'll, explain later. Just keep it a secret for now, okay?
If you say so. What's that all about?
What is all the whispering about over there?
Oh, it's nothing, really. I'll have to ask about this later when Princess Rafa's not around.
Oh, I almost forgot. Nick?
Yes?
About Abbott Imi's murder, there was something I noticed that I thought strange.
Oh? What you noticed? So what was it you noticed?
Well, you probably won't believe me, but...
Why don't you let me be the judge of that?
Okay. So you know that spring?
The spring? You mean the pool in front of the Warbard statue?
Yes, that. The water in there was dark red. And when I say dark red, I mean blood red.
Oh, that. Yeah, I saw it too.
You did?
Yeah, the High Priest's blood turned it red.
What? No, that's not what I meant. The spring was red before he was killed.
What? Wait, so it was already red? Alrighty! Good to know! I'm not crazy. Good to know. I had some sound logic. It wasn't the correct formula, but we got there in the end. Turns out my suspicions were founded. So it was already red, even before the High Priest was killed.
Yeah, I noticed it during the purification rite, just before I passed out. It's just like the ancient legend says.
What ancient legend?
The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return. That's how it goes anyway. Hold on. Yes, there's a legend about the inner sanctum that says just that, but the water runs red this time thanks to the murder. The police investigation confirmed it. Perhaps your eyes were deceived by the lantern light reflecting off of the water.
I don't think that was it, though. An ancient legend, huh? Wonder if it's connected to this murder somehow. My statement! On the day of the rite, the water in the spring was already stained red when Abbot Imi and Maya arrived at the inner sanctum. Hey, excuse me. Yeah, the more I look at this room, the more, like, worried I get. I guess it's because there's so much light. They don't have traditional lighting in here, so it's like, it's best to have as much natural lighting as you can, right? But the window's so big. Couldn't they break out or something? Or do you have guards outside the window as well? And then, not only that, we usually have like a screen, like a window, right? To talk to the defendant. But no, it's just straight up bars. You can reach out and just like pat them on the head or something. Guys aren't very secure here.
Nick?
Yes?
So, actually, there's one more thing.
Hmm? What's up with Maya? Keeps looking over at her benevolence, like she's worried about what Rayfo will think. One more thing.
There's something I want to show you.
There is?
I found this at the inner sanctum after I came to.
Is this a letter? It's in Kurenese.
See that stamp on the far left at the end of the letter? Doesn't it look familiar?
This red stamp here?
That's the mark of Lady Kira.
Alright. Looks just like the mark on her forehead.
Ooh, Lady Kira, you say? Let me see that. Why is... This is...
What? What does it say?
Do not perform the rite. I know what you are planning. Lady Kira.
This sounds like a threat. Or warning. Whoever's pretending to be Lady Kira was pressuring the High Priest to stop the rite.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me too, Nick. Do you think...
Wait. First, there's that ancient legend.
The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return.
Now there's also Lady Kira's warning. Plus with the Warbard dagger being eyed as the murder weapon. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. You actually believe that the real Lady Kira returned to kill the High Priest?
Don't be silly, Nick.
Huh?
Historical figures don't come back to life. I mean, give me a break.
But you were saying only yesterday how it was more fun to believe that she's the real deal.
Yeah, yesterday. I wish I could keep on entertaining that fantasy too. But the fact is, we're dealing with a murder here. Thus my days of dreaming have come to an end. I'm going to keep it real from now on. And you should too, Nick.
Thought you said I was the boring one because I was keeping it real.
Sorry. Guess I've outgrown that stepladder argument we always have.
Think you mean ladder, Maya?
The stepladder!
Oh my god, will we get to see a step ladder in the Kingdom of Kurain? That'd be funny. Keeping it real. So, what do you mean by keeping it real?
Oh, so you know how someone is dressing up like Lady Kira and capturing rebels, right?
You mean the rebel hunter Lady Kira in the papers?
Yeah, that one. I think that's who probably sent this warning. What nonsense is this? You dare to suggest that Abbot Imi was slain by Lady Kira? You nincompoop! The rebel hunter is sure to be a vigilante who loves this kingdom, and it is that patriotism that led them to cloak their identity in the guise of Lady Kira. Such a patriot would never slay the High Priest.
Guess it's only natural for Princess Rafa to see it that way. But I can't let it go at that.
Besides, why would such a vigilante want to stop the purification rite in the first place?
Haven't figured that one out yet.
I rest my case.
Still, if this rebel hunter had a compelling enough reason, they might have killed the High Priest after he ignored their warning.
You big dummy, you can't fool me. It was you who forged that warning letter. You're trying to shed your guilt onto our most sacred Lady Kira. Admit it. No, I'd never do such a thing.
Now, your benevolence. Let's try to remain rational about this. The way the way she's actually like sitting down whenever Phoenix tells her off. Maya, did you show that letter to the police?
No. I was afraid that it would anger everybody needlessly, so I was waiting to show it to you, Nick.
And judging by her benevolence's reaction, I'd say Maya was right to be worried. Hmm? Wait, what are... There are a number of places in this letter where there are 3 holes in a row. Yeah, if you fold up the paper, it was probably like stabbed both at the same time. And not only if you fold it, you can tell just based off how the paper is like ripped. So the middle one is very clearly punctured in through, but the left and the right one is punctured out. Which is interesting. Oh, not only that, they line up if you fold it, but like... What would be something that would puncture 3 holes? Like, I actually have nothing in the top of my head. I'm assuming we don't have it, but I literally have nothing in my head that would, so it must be a very interesting piece of the item. Are these supposed to be some sort of message too? But that we'll be finding out anytime soon, I suspect. It's Morse code now! Lady Kira's warning! It appears to be from Lady Kira to the High Priest. There are holes in rows of 3 all over it. Right, accused, wrap it up.
I guess they have more questions for me.
Yeah, at least I have a better idea of what we're up against now.
Nick, there's something I've been meaning to say. I don't need a lawyer this time.
What are you talking about?
It's just, you know they have that Defense Culpability Act here in Kurain, right? Well, if I'm found guilty, you'll be charged with abetting a criminal.
Maya, thanks for thinking of me, but don't worry, Maya. We'll pull through this together somehow. We always have, haven't we?
Yeah, but we're not in Kansas anymore, you know?
Holy shit! That's the first time I've heard that! What the fuck,
in Kansas?
Wow, law breaking. True, but I've been through one trial here already. So I know what I'm getting myself into. I'm going to win this one, no matter what. Because I believe in your innocence.
Yeah, I know. You've always won because of your faith in me.
That's right. So it's all aboard the Phoenix Freedom Express. Why was that highlighted?
Thank you, Nick. Well, I'll see you later.
Oh, okay. Just TP'd out. Bye. /TP.
Bravado will not save you tomorrow, and by then it will be too late to ask for mercy.
I'm gonna beat this charge. You'll see.
I don't care to understand every single word that was spoken. But I don't like the sound of that Phoenix Freedom Express one bit.
Wait. Don't tell me you don't know what Freedom Express refers to.
Of course I know! Do not presume to know what I do not know.
I'm no closer to understanding why someone will want the High Priest dead. Given the use of the Warbard dagger and the existence of the warning letter, say the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira is the real prime suspect. It might not help if I knew a little more about this modern-day Lady Kira. Wonder if anyone has any info on them. Maybe the first thing I should do is go to some place where locals like to gather.
That woman you call Maya Fey is not to be trusted. I hear she is already 28 and yet she is still as antsy as a maiden in her teens. Surely she must be hiding something.
Actually, that's just Maya being Maya. So what next?
Let me think. Oh, I know.
Dare I ask?
Admit the accuser's guilt so we can go straight to the inevitable guilty verdict. That will solve everything.
Why did I even ask? I think I'll just keep on investigating. Let me put lip balm on. Blech. Baking is even worse than it is today for some reason. Oh, we're back at the start! Oh my god, is that bird there the warbard? Guess the bazaar is as good as a place to start as any. Now, here should I...
I see. So that is what a Freedom Express is.
Consulting a pocket internet again, I see. Mr. Wright! That sounds like... Albie!
Is Miss Maya okay? I believe her, Mr. Wright. I know she didn't do it. Do you now, boy? Pukunka! Your benevolence! You mustn't trust in lawyers, you... Are you not the accused from the last trial?
What's wrong, Albie?
Your benevolence speaks with the, You may speak in the vernacular little
Monk? What is your name?
Yes, your benevolence.
Not even permitted to speak in front of the princess. Oh, that's interesting.
I'll be your guide, your benevolence. Know this, Albie. Your soul is only as clean or filthy as the company you keep.
We should stop insinuating that all lawyers are trash.
Please forgive me, your benevolence, but Mr. Wright is a very trustworthy man, and I trust him as a lawyer. Huh? What's this? I'm sorry. Forgive my insolence. If a common boy such as he can place his trust in lawyers, it can only be because of my failure at the Hall of Justice the other day. Mr. Wright, her benevolence has sunk into the ground!
You must really feel responsible for what happened in court that day. Let's give her some breathing room for now. Or she'll be back on her feet in no time. In the meantime, do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Of course not!
I'm always glad to help.
Sorry, Albie. I want to examine the area first. Look at all these vegetables. Let's see. There's... I don't know if I want to even try and pronounce that. I want to say that these aren't legit and that they're probably puns as well. But I can't see it either way. Onuro and Zabas. Yup. I'm sorry, Albie. I tried. I didn't try at all, I lied. And they're all freshly picked this morning. Never heard of any of them. Maybe I'll buy some to see what they taste like. You want some too, Albie? My treat.
Really? Thank you, sir. I'll take some of this, and this. Oh, and this too.
Albie? That's quite a lot you've got there already, don't you think?
But this is barely enough for a side dish.
Hope I brought enough money. Oh my god. He's milking you, Phoenix! It's a poster. Looks like some kind of Koreanese superhero. Why do all superheroes look the same regardless of where they came from? Or come from? Hmm? A manhole! Guess they have a sewer system here in Kurain. What am I thinking? Of course they do. That was ignorant of me. A gate to Temple. And at the top of those stairs is my home away from home. Just looking at them is making my back ache.
This is a really popular bun shop here in Kurain.
Oh, they even sell magatamen. See, 1 magatamen, 15 damas. Wait a second. Albie, weren't you selling them for 20 damas a piece? The extra 5 damas is the service fee. It's quite the shrewd businessman. 9 years old. 9 years old. He's got the interesting business strat. You know what? Shoot for the stars. Go. You got this. You got this, Albie. Hey, Albie. What's this cow-like animal?
It's a yak. They carry heavy loads and provide milk. They're indispensable partners in our daily lives.
Interesting. Hey, they're kind of cute up close.
Oh, and they're also prized for their meat. You know, the meat you enjoyed so much last night.
Oh, partner must mean something else here, huh? Yeah, not much beyond the bird, is there? Oh. Can't read the sign, but this looks like a souvenir shop. Too bad I don't have time to do some shopping right now. I'll have to stop by here before I go back home. I'm sure everyone's expecting something, especially Tracy. Is that it? Nothing else? Well, I guess we're not really investigating this area. It's more like talking to people. We're talking to Albie.
Allow me to explain. This bird is known as a warbird. It's only found in Kurain.
Alright! The bird Lady Kira based herself on. A really beautiful bird. Tourists must love it.
They usually do. There's just one thing about it that's kind of a hit or miss. Its unusual cry drives children to tears. It can even make some adults collapse in fear.
Maybe they should keep such a fearsome creature in a less crowded area. But it looks so cool. I love the dark, like, the dark colors. And then the red. Oh my god. Black and red. I love black and red. What am I doing? Oh my god. Wait, if you try to... You're locked in here. Rafe is still sitting slumped on the ground. Can't leave her here like this. I guess I should keep talking to Albie until she recovers. That was kind of interesting, lore. She's still not unmoving. So what have you heard about the rebel hunter that was in the newspaper?
Everyone's overjoyed at her appearance. They say she's the modern-day Lady Kira.
So they're treating this rebel hunter like a mysterious protector of the people, huh?
We will have him on edge recently, what with the jailbreak and stuff. I hope they catch the escaped prisoner soon.
Escaped prisoner?
Yes, he was one of the vicious rebels that Lady Kira had captured.
So there's a hardened criminal on the loose. That is bad news. Isn't the prison right above the inner sanctum or something like that? You know, just a wild thought to piece together.
Yes, but this modern-day Lady Kira is also super amazing. I mean, she takes down big, scary rebels all by herself.
Yeah, that's not exactly something just anyone can do. Someone that strong could have easily overpowered and killed the high priest. And what about the escaped prisoner, Albie? What's the escaped prisoner supposed to be like?
They say he's a vicious fiend who serves as Dirk's right-hand man.
Dirk as in the leader of the rebel group?
Yes, the escapee serves that dreadful master of the Defiant Dragons. They say the prisoner is a former soldier and that he wields a big, scary knife. Grim has it, he's a cold-blooded killer to boot.
Sounds like a really dangerous man.
He is, but the police still can't find him, even after an exhaustive search.
Wait, I remember hearing about a prison. Prison at the apex of this mountain. Way up there? The prison is at the top of the Inner Sanctum's mountain, right? How did he even break out?
Well, no one really knows. He supposedly did it without any tools to speak of, too. Some say he must have fallen to his death. Personally, I'd like to believe he did. Otherwise, something like that terrible incident might happen again.
Terrible incident? Oh, even the music stopped. I'm sorry, Albie, hold on. What was that about a terrible incident, Albie?
Happened before I was even born, but Queen Amara, the previous queen, was assassinated. It was the rebel leader Dirk who did it.
Previous queen was assassinated? That's kind of unsettling.
Oh, it was the terrible deed of a heinous sinner. I mean, to take the life of such a gentle queen? Only someone with a dark, defiled soul could have done that.
They really take their queens seriously here, like god-worshipping level serious. Really would take someone pretty bold and blasphemous to assassinate one. Jesus, ass one. Those Defiant Dragon rebels are not afraid to do anything to accomplish their goals.
That's why with that escaped prisoner on the loose, who knows who might be killed next?
Me too, Shadow. So that's why the people of Kurain are so afraid of that escapee. Why they want the rebel hunter to take him out along with the other rebels. So is there anything else you can tell me about the rebel hunter, Lady Kira, Albie?
I was just thinking that there was something else, but what was it? Oh yeah, here!
What is it?
Shadow found it! Oh, that's a warpite arrow!
Feeling better now, your benevolence.
There is no time to be feeling sorry for myself, for I am the crown princess of Kurain. Now, let me see that boy. Yes, your benevolence? It looks very much like one of the legendary weapons Lady Kira once used in battle.
A three-pronged arrow? Oh! So that's where the three holes came from, probably. Just jumping the gun here, but that checks out. But I swear I've seen something resembling that arrowhead recently. Where did Shadow find it, Albie?
Near Abbot Imi's house.
Near the victim's house, huh? Something tells me I'd better look into this. Warbud arrow resembles the three-pronged arrow once used by Lady Kira, discovered near the High Priest's home. I don't recognize anything of this shape. I don't know where you saw something like that, Phoenix. Well, can I ask you to take me to the High Priest's house?
Yes, of course!
Come to think of it, he was married, wasn't he? And his wife is the one who usually plays the part of Lady Kira in the purification rite. I should probably talk to her too. New location! High Priest's house. Oh, so is that picture the... Oh wait, that's... The queen? Is that the queen? I just noticed there's that, and then there's... Wait, maybe that's not the queen. Maybe that's the holy... Wait, did they say that's the holy mother? Wait, so is the queen the one over there? Wait, but then that's the... Not the detective guy. He's the... Wait, huh? There's so many pictures of people here. There's a fucking steel samurai bag here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 faces. There's even a picture of the inner sanctum from afar. Oh. So I was putting lip balm on, so I just looked around the area first. Oh yeah, we were in here before. Because when Phoenix passed out, I didn't take a good look at the area. Completely forgot. Hi, hair dryer. Can I? Bow. Ah. Where's my mic again? I'm sorry. So this is where the High Priest lived. Wait a minute. This is where they brought me back. When my back gave out. That woman in front of that altar. She must be the High Priest's wife. Once again, we have to tap them, and that freaks me out. Excuse me. Oh, I was like, I could tell that she has a veil, but for some reason I couldn't see the end of it. It's the white there, right? Yes, may I help you? I was hoping to speak with the High Priest's wife. Are you her?
Please forgive the intrusion, Lady
Bailiff? Is that a pun as well?
Oh my, your benevolence. Please, be at ease. What a terrible time this must be for you. I owe much to your husband. You have my deepest sympathies for your tragic loss. You honor me with your kind words. Look, dear, the royal princess has come to visit us. Yes. What's that? Oh, of course.
She's talking with his funeral picture.
My husband, too, is delighted that the royal priestess has graced us with her presence. You can speak with Abbot in me? No, I don't possess the power to speak with the dead, but I can feel his presence. What's that? No, that can wait till later, dear.
She's definitely speaking with him.
So, your benevolence? What is it that brings you to my humble abode? This lawyer is investigating your husband's death, and I am watching him to ensure he does not tamper with any of the evidence.
I know this must be difficult, but could I ask you some questions? A good friend of mine has fallen under suspicion, you see.
A friend of yours? So then you must be Maya's friend from the States, correct?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but I'm still grieving. Isn't that right, dear? Yes, I know. Abbot Imi and his wife were one of the closest and most loving couples in Kurain. If she's not ready to talk, I will not allow you to press her any further.
She did just lose the love of her life. It would be incredibly insensitive of me to force answers out of her right now. But I need to talk to her if I want to learn more about the High Priest. Plus, there's that Wapod arrow that Albie found near the house. There's too much I need to find out for me to leave just yet. Would it be okay if I stayed here for a little while?
Bob Ted, have you not been listening to a word I said?
Look, Your Benevolence, I'm sorry for her loss, but I'm running out of time. So what will I do? So what I will do is promise to leave if she doesn't change her mind. Please, let me talk to my husband about this. Yes? I know. No, don't. Not in front of the royal priestess. Now, if you would excuse me. What the heck were they even talking about?
You have but poured salt on her wounds. This is precisely why you lawyers are so despised.
Ugh. Just try and help Maya's case. I didn't mean to hurt Mrs. Imby.
Could it be that you actually possess a conscience?
Of course I do! But I'm also desperate for information.
So, what do you plan to do now?
Pass the time by looking around the room, I guess. See if she changes her mind.
Just see that you do not touch anything you should not.
Guess I should watch what I touch then, just in case Princess Rafa gets mad at me. She just like me, Delulu. Are you kidding her? Shit, same. Honestly. This looks like a wastebasket. Hey, there's an envelope sticking out. There are 3 holes in a row near the top. Now, where I've seen holes like these before?
Scrunging around in other people's garbage like some stray dog. You are a pitiful creature indeed.
What does it say here? Say what you will, but I've got a job to do.
It says, to the High Priest. You cannot even read. You are even more pitiful than I had thought.
But thanks, and I'll keep your words of wisdom in mind, Your Benevolence. As I should have studied some Koreanese before I came. You had 2 weeks of like literally nothing. Like, I agree, you probably should have been studying Koreanese. So the envelope was addressed to the High Priest, huh? But it's empty. Still, there's something about it. I better hang on to it. Envelope! An envelope addressed to the High Priest. There's no return address, and I clicked it by accident. Crazy. There's no return address, and there are 3 unusual looking holes. And and 3 unusual looking holes are punched into it. I just want to believe that maybe my reading is bad today because we're doing an investigation. At least it's not during a trial, right? What a magnificent altar!
Of course it is magnificent. It is for the Holy Mother after all.
So yeah, that one's the Holy Mother. Holy Mother! Is she that faceless figure there?
Such insolence! How do you not know who Her Holiness is on site? Do you seek to cross over into the Twilight Realm right this instant?
Sorry, it won't happen again.
This is why lawyers are so despised. Now listen well. Depicting Her Holiness's face is the greatest taboo in all of Koreanism. There are none alive today who know what her face really looks like. And that includes the members of the royal family.
Wow, now there's an unusual custom. It's gotta be one heck of a secret if even the royal family can't know what she looks like. It checks out if we don't know what Lady Kira looks like. So sure. What is this scary looking spiky thing?
It is a floor cushion for heightening a practitioner's mental focus. Your ignorance astounds me. There is not a soul in Korean who would not recognize this.
Floor cushion? You mean you're supposed to sit on this?
How else would you suggest it be used?
It looks like a torture device to me. Oh, it's a wanted poster for the rebel escapee everyone's talking about.
What? Let me see that.
That's a rebel. Got him. That's our rebel. Our rebel. We're gonna say it like that. Our rebel.
A senior member of an insurgent leadership and a former paratrooper of a foreign land, wanted for crimes against the kingdom, considered armed and dangerous.
He's an ex-military, huh?
His appearance alone exudes menace. He must be captured at once.
Wanted poster. A wanted poster describing this escaped prisoner. Mentions a sizable reward. Something wrong.
The bounty is 3 million dollars. Money that comes out of the people's tax payments. I shall have it lowered to about $1 million.
You seem unexpectedly concerned with the people's welfare.
Unexpectedly? How rude! Lena has always taught me that kingdoms that do not value their people come to ruin. As Crown Princess, it is only natural that I care for my people.
How about sending some of that kindness this way?
Well, I suppose I could. If you quit being a lawyer and paid taxes to our kingdom, that is.
Well, it was worth a shot. Isn't this that Justice Minister I met? Who's the woman in the picture next to him? It looks really important. Could she be the Queen of Kurain? The way you didn't ask is interesting. Pretty sure, covering my bases. This game looks kind of like checkers or chess.
You mean to say you have never heard of
Kachu Dem Mole? I have
heard people describe it as Kurainese chess.
So two players take turns moving their pieces in a bid to capture the other kings?
Not quite. In Kachu the Mole, the object is the utter
annihilation of your opponent.
Furthermore, each piece has a special move that can
Only be used once per game. What kind of special moves? It sounds like a game right up Maya's alley. Special move? Oh my god, he's gonna use his ult! Oh fuck! Yeah, her mistake. You need to put more money. It'll make people more eager to try and hunt down whoever this guy is, because apparently he's very, very scary and deadly, so you should probably try and catch him as quickly as possible. I'd personally just stress it. But I guess maybe the kingdom's a little bit frugal with their finances at the moment. A poster of the mountains. Ooh. Oh, the Inner Sanctum Mountain is featured against those other towering peaks. Those stairs! Like, how long would it take to get up there? Oh my god, I'm not an active person, right? Like, anytime I had to use my body and do physical activity was like back in school, because that was like mandatory physical education. But like, oh my god! The leg strength! When I had to walk so much during my vacation, holy shit, I was actually at the last. I was behind everyone. And for reference, I'm like the third youngest out of everyone there. And it was like 12 people, I think, or something. I can't remember. I'm not counting. I'm the third youngest in that group. There's like adults. There's like
grandmas. And they walked faster than me. Just the thought of trying to get up these, I would die. 30 minutes? Yeah, that would check out. Holy shit. Yeah, it is actually a skill issue. Like, I didn't choose to max out the skill. I left it at a, like, level 1, because all I'm gonna do is sit around anyways. That's what I have to do for my job. But because I do that for my job, I should really go to, like, the gym or something. Phoenix, you and me both. We should probably take care of our health. The back pain is really gonna just KO one day. Oh no. I don't have a fear of heights, I have a fear of those stairs. Oh, the Inner Sanctum Mountain is featured against those other towering peaks. 22... Well, I guess that would round up to 23. 2,300 meters. But the only slight couple meter difference, huh? 2,298, 2,310.
There's beautiful
I always forget Rafa's voice.
Those beautiful mountains are known as the roof of Kurain. And I see they have even included Mount Pony Pony in that poster.
Mount Pony Pony? Is that the smaller peak to the left?
Known as the Little Sanctum, it is just west of the Inner Sanctum. Is it not also beautiful? But I suppose a lawyer with a defiled soul such as yours could not perceive such beauty.
No, that's not true. I think it's absolutely stunning. Mountain Range poster. That's not good. Like, I just had a flashback to, like... Yeah, last game. About a flying culprit, I guess? Or like a flying mystery. Something was flying in the air. And I fear that something like this is gonna find itself happening. Because they really, really want to stress how high this is. Poster in the High Priestess house shows the Inner Sanctum and Mount Pony Pony. Oh! Fuck, why did that actually scare me? What show is this? Also, why does it sound so familiar? Oh no.
It is the Plumbed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm. It is based on Lady Kira and it is the #1 action hero show in Kurain.
The Plumbed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm?
Yes, it is an entirely original show created right here in our kingdom.
I'm not so sure about its originality, given its overall look and that theme song. Is that the Steel Samurai?
Is something the matter?
Well, it's just, we have an action hero show back home that is really similar to this. Guessing this shows why Maya is so into Lady Kira. Honestly, the theme song is exactly the same as the one for Maya's favorite show. The Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. Popular action hero series filmed right in LA. So in a city known as Neo Old Tokyo, it pits the Steel Samurai in mortal combat against his nemesis, the evil magistrate. Maya's collected DVDs and merchandise from the series as long as I've known her. Plumbed Punisher seems off.
The Plumbed Punisher originated here in Kurain. Is that clear, Bobbed Head?
Yes, your benevolence. Note to self, never suggest that again. What were you even suggesting? I didn't read that fast enough. Seems awfully familiar to the Steel Samurai. Does she know of the Steel Samurai? Why did she cut him off so quickly? Speaking of Steel Samurai. There's a Steel Samurai patch on this bag. Guess the bag must be Maya's. She probably left it here while she was performing that, right?
Lady Beblib has not had a change of heart, and simply waiting shall not change that.
Can't we just wait a little longer? I still have it in the black because I thought that you wanted. There's an image! Wonder if she'll ever open up. There's one more thing. But there's one more. There's one more thing I haven't even. Ah! The frame! The photo! Can we even come back here? I hope we can.
Lady Beblib.
Mrs. Inme, do you think you're ready to talk? Is it okay with you, dear? Yes, I will let him know. I thought that's why you left the room, so you could.
Lady Beblib, you don't have to speak to this lawyer if it is not your wish.
Beblib. No, it's quite alright. If my husband was still with us, he would say. As much as it pains me to have my lovely wife speak on such matters, if it would help to find the truth, then ask whatever you may. Okay, I'll take you up on your generous offer. Wait, did Mrs. Immy call herself lovely just now?
Well, whatever are you waiting for? Ask your questions quickly so your departure may be just as swift.
Yes, of course. Once I examine the fire fast! Don't stop me! Is this a piece of art of some sort?
What a beautiful orb.
Huh? Something the matter?
Bobbed head, take one step back.
Okay, done. Did you spot something?
Yes.
Your dismal reflection.
It was ruining the orb's beauty.
Did you have to put it like that, your benevolence? And that's it! Nothing about the frame, this photo, nothing. Nothing! Okay, I guess I feel dumb now. Thinking that photo was of any importance. Sorry, ma'am. Yes, I beg your gremlin. When am I not? Tourist in me. Do you have any idea why your husband might have been killed? Was he acting different or doing anything out of the ordinary lately? No, I don't recall anything of the sort. This is really difficult. Did anybody have a grudge against him? He was a kind man, and one of peace. He would never do anything that would cause someone to bear a grudge against him. Oh, how did not miss you. These are psyche locks. This means Mrs. Immy is trying to hide something from me. This is the Magatama Maya gave me all those years ago, and it has a really amazing power. It reacts when someone is hiding something. I do not miss these locks. Hi, Eclipse! Oh my god! Yeah, the names! It takes so long for me to figure them out. I have a slow brain, but the trust in me is funny, but I can't seem to understand his wife's name. Oh, believe in me! See, it's because they kept saying believe. Beblib. So I should have looked at the fucking court record. Anyways, moving on. We're gonna move on. Let's move on. It allows me to see the psyche locks that are hiding that person's mind shut. Whenever I see any, I only have to present the Magatama to try and unlock them. Locking them all usually allows me to coax the truth out of someone. Do we have the means to try and pull this off? I feel like it would take some HP, but I'm gonna save anyways because it's been a while. How do I do it again? R.
Take that!
Took you long enough. Yeah, because they didn't say her full name, so I couldn't see the pun, but I knew there was a pun. I'm a slow person. That's how I am. Lucky looks. They appear when I asked her whether anyone held a grudge against her husband. That must mean that Mrs. Emmy thought of someone who just might have a grudge. Let's just stir the pot a little and see what happens. Mrs. Emmy, I have an idea who your husband's real killer might be. That would be Maya, would it not? No, of course not. It has to be someone with a motive to kill him. This is who I believe had a reason to kill your husband, the escaped prisoner, Lady Kira, the rebel Dirk. It's not gonna take HP, so I can probably just try and push this. Lady Kira, right? Because the note was sent? It was the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira. Everyone's talking about her. Oh yeah? I know not of what you speak, really. Did you just change it? I'm not gonna continue on that sentence. Really? Because she even made the front page recently. Oh my god, there's 3. Quack-ka-ka-ka-ka. Nice to know. I am but a humble servant of Lady Kira. What reason would she have to kill someone as insignificant as I? Actually, I have something that just might show why Lady Kira would kill Abbott in me. This one?
Take that!
This is a letter of warning from Lady Kira. Back in the day, when doing this would actually take HP, I would have... I'm glad it doesn't take HP here, because it's only, like, all these, like, things that you do in the investigation. You know, it's bound to happen during the trial. But at the cost of that happening, right? Them taking that away, there's less HP in the trials. It didn't used to be 5. It used to be a lot more. But I still get some kind of, like, trauma to say whenever I see these psyche locks, especially if it's the black ones. I hope they don't appear again. I swear to fucking god. The last time we saw them was in the fucking... Oh god, oh my god. The last time we saw them was on Athena. Oh, I'm gonna cry thinking about that trial again. This is a letter of warning from Lady Kira. Maya found it. It was in the inner sanctum, and only Maya and your husband were there at the time. God, that was very loud. This letter reached its intended recipient, your husband, the High Priest, didn't it? And how do you know Maya wasn't lying to you? Because I've never seen that letter before, and I doubt my husband ever did either. Sorry, but I have evidence that proves this warning was meant for your husband.
Take that!
What's that? It's an envelope. Okay, it's correct. I can't tell. Addressed to the High Priest. The warning letter was delivered to your husband inside this, wasn't it? What nonsense is this? How can you prove the warning was delivered in this envelope? There's gotta be some way to prove it. Wait a second. Did the envelope and the warning letter have something in common? I think there just might be something that links the envelope to the warning letter. There is? Yes, and the proof is right here on this little warning letter. This part of the warning letter proves that it was delivered in the envelope. Oh my god, is this, isn't it?
Take that!
The 3 holes in the envelope are the same shape and arrangement as the holes in the warning letter. And if you fold the letter in thirds and place it in the envelope, the holes line up. As for what made the holes, I believe it was this.
Take that!
They were made by the warbard arrow, one of the weapons favored by Lady Kira. The warning was folded in thirds, placed in the envelope addressed to the High Priest, and delivered to your husband on the points of this arrow. Yay! Unlock success.
trust in me.
Are you ready to tell me the truth now? I admit the warning was sent to my husband, but he was not an insurgent. Why did you keep it a secret? Because the authorities might suspected him of being one if I hadn't. Guess that makes sense. The rebel hunter was after him. I can see how people might at least suspect. The Akuranist kingdom, as such, rising up against the monarchy, is the same as blaspheming Akuranism itself. Your husband was a devout priest of Akuranism, and you feared that his good name would be tarnished if the warning went public. Yes, that makes sense. But is it the honest truth? What if the high priest really was a rebel? The rebel hunter would have had a motive to kill him. Still, this just doesn't feel like the right time to ask her about it. The warning! Could you tell me a little more about the warning? It arrived about 3 days before the purification rite. When we woke that morning, it was already there by the side of our bed. It was by the side of your bed? Yes, we had the whole house locked up tight. And yet, someone still managed to slip in. Oh, it was so frightening, wasn't it, dear? But you didn't contact the police. Because you didn't want them to suspect your husband of being a rebel. That's right. If only we had told the police, maybe Taurus would still be alive today. Oh, lovely wife. No need to fret, my dear. Oh, there's a crying one. My only regret is that I left you all alone. But, hey, that is quite enough. Yes, you're probably right. Mrs. Inmi, I'm sorry to have bothered you at such a difficult time. Don't be silly. I'm happy if I have helped. Your benevolence, may you swiftly shine light upon the truth.
Bobhead? You seem bent on casting suspicion upon Lady Kira. And by doing so, you seek to deflect the blame from the real killer, Maya Fey. That is the only logical conclusion.
I'm in no position to, disprove her at this point. If only I could find something to support my theory that the High Priest was a rebel. The only other person who might know more about Abbot Inmi would be Maya. Might be done questioning her by now. Maybe I'll stop by the detention center.
My mother has said what? Huh? It seems I must go.
Did something happen?
Yes. My mother has decreed that a rite shall be held for the High Priest's passing, and that she shall
by the seashore. She shall
conduct the prayer of lament therein. Her Eminence has so decreed, has she?
Oh, but she should not concern herself with a humble priest like my husband.
No, it is only natural, considering his meritorious service. The rite will be held at the palace. You are to accompany me there at once, Lady Believe.
Thank you, your benevolence. My husband is most delighted too. How wonderful for you, Mrs. Inmi. A direct decree from the Queen. That must be quite an honor.
Bobhead, you are coming as well.
Huh? But I don't have much time left to investigate.
As the one charged with monitoring you, you must remain within my sight at all times. Besides, it will take but a mere moment. Now come along.
Ugh, arguing the point probably just makes things worse for me. I'll let her have her way this time. Something gonna happen? Yeah, surely not. It's just something respectful. Right? Karen? Alice. Audience chamber. Welcome, Lady
believed.
Oh god, the presence is insane. Woo! So this is the Queen of Kurain.
What is wrong with you, bobbed head? Show some respect!
Huh? Oh, should I bow or prostrate myself?
No, it is quite alright. Stay as you are.
Mother?
Your Eminence, I would like to give thanks to you. Your Honor, both me and my husband. His exemplary service deserves to be honored.
I'm trying to find a voice, but I'm so terrified right now.
Oh, but what a terribly trying time this must be for you, Lady Believe. May my prayer comfort your soul, and that of your dearly departed husband. Nothing would please me more. Oh, Your Eminence, your words are wasted on my humble husband and I.
Now that's what I call a commanding presence.
So you are the lawyer of whom my daughter speaks.
Yes, Your Eminence! I'm so very honored to make your noble acquaintanceship. I'm humbled to bask in your resplendence? Ugh. Did I overdo it? I have no idea how to talk to a queen.
May the Holy Mother's blessing be upon you. Now then, Lady Believe, let us go to the chamber of prayer. Rafa, you are to accompany us too.
Yes, Mother.
I don't know what happened. Wow! The queen is seriously something else. Real event, huh? Hi, it's nice to see you again. I see how that'll do any good. It's Justice Minister Inga. Who are you, buddy? And nice to see you again, Minister Inga. Again? Have we met? Phoenix, right. We met in the accused lobby the other day. Oh, right. Other day? It's been 2 weeks. Huh? Blue suit, jagged hair. You're that lawyer who brought my daughter down a peg or two. Your daughter? Yeah, Rafa. Is Princess Rafa's father? So he's Queen Garen's husband? Oh, so the 2 photos on the wall is of them. Oh, because of course you're married. Planning on sticking your fat nose in this mess too. The accused is a good friend of mine. Like I said the last time, you better watch yourself, see? Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Want to question me? That would be great. You got balls for a lawyer. Guess I can play along a bit. I don't got things to do, see? So we'll have to we have to talk while I work. You don't, of course, yeah. Keep your paws off that stuff over there. It's all pretty pricey, more than you could possibly imagine, I'd wager. Yeah, I'd better keep my hands to myself. Would you like to look at my badge? Way to get off sticking that thing in my face. You forget who you're dealing with? Poke your nose where it don't belong, or do you want a spot on my execution list? No, I'm good. Better end this conversation now before I really rub him the wrong way. Well, look at my little pretty star shot in a badge. Why do you not like it? The incident. Wanted to let you know that I'll be the defense lawyer on this case too. Oh, it's a stamp! I was wondering why the end of it was, pink? Don't say I didn't warn you. You only won last time because the idiotic prosecutor filed false charges. Done yet, buddy? Okay. But it's gonna be different this time. I've got Kurain as his top prosecutor on this. Yeah, you summoned him back into your country. Oh, hello! Hello again. Hi. How do I say your username. I know it's only 4 letters, but for some reason I'm really struggling reading today. Los? Hello, how are you? I don't care who I go up against. I'm going to prove my client innocent. You haven't forgotten that little thing called the Defense Culpability Act, have you? This one, you'll suffer the same fate as the accused. How could I forget? Your lawyers are all the same. You strut your stuff until the DC Act comes down hard. Then you start begging and pleading for your lives. It's really hard to watch, I tell you. Well, I don't plan on letting it come to that. Were you the one who wrote the Defense Culpability Act? Lose, I'll lose. Ah, lose. Yeah, yeah. You pick. I guess whatever comes out of my mouth next when I say your name. Forever that's gonna be your name to me. But thank you. Leash, oh leash, leash, leash. I'll probably go loose, huh? I like to enunciate the S's, because I don't have difficulty saying S's. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. What's it to you? Either way, as Justice Minister, I'm gonna enforce the thing. So as a way to counter the dirty tricks of your trade like falsified evidence. But it turned out to be quite handy. Efficient, even. Handy? Efficient. Yeah, made my job real easy. Any goons across me or the Garen administration are gonna get just what they deserve, especially those rebel scum. You can get away with that here? Better watch that mouth, lawyer, and enforce the law in Kurain, see? And being that I'm the queen's husband, that makes me king. No, I'm pretty sure the queen is the boss around here. Go on, say what you're thinking so I can charge you with least majesty. Can't get myself arrested now. Listen up, lawyer, we've got a low crime rate and a populace that lives in peace. That's all thanks to the DC Act, so I don't want to hear any more lip about it. But I can't defend my client unless I speak my mind. Even with that DC Act, Dirk and his insurgent scum buddies' days are numbered. Well, what's that supposed to mean? Let's just say I've got a little trick up my sleeve, so I just watch it. I'd watch it if I were you. Cause you got a defiant attitude like one of them dragon dupes. Tunk. Tunk. Say what? You know what these are? No, what? Orders of execution. They really pile up if I start slacking off. What, so you leave them when you get stressed or something, huh? Like, we'll execute you today. Cause why are they piling up, buddy? You seem to be approving all of them. Tomorrow I'll have even more work to do processing the one for your little friend. If you really do defend her, I'll have to add one more to the pile for you. But you're not stupid enough to waste your life on that criminal, are ya? Doesn't fucking matter how stupid a person is, I'm gonna defend my friend. Don't worry, I'll make sure to lighten your workload, Inga. I won't give you a single execution order to sign tomorrow. Excuse me, can I adjust myself again? Goodness. Are we gonna continue investigating? After this? I guess this was just to meet Inga? Was that it?
I have returned, Barbed Head.
Your benevolence. Are you done with the rite?
Yes, it was performed flawlessly. Lady Believe stayed behind to speak with Mother.
Hope this will help ease her sorrow, even if just a little.
So, you have been speaking with my father.
Yes, you could say that.
My father is a great man. He works tirelessly to keep the peace in our kingdom. Kurain, as it stands today, owes everything to the efforts of my mother and father. You should feel deeply honored. Under normal circumstances, they would have never spoken so readily with a lawyer.
Yeah, of course. Since Rifa doesn't know what her father is really like. Well, now that we're done here, let's go see if I can talk to Maya now. Oh. Straight here. That's not a good sign. Detention center.
Oh, it's you, Nick!
Maya, are you okay? Questioning wasn't too harsh, was it?
No, I'm alright. How about you? Make any progress?
Well, I haven't found any conclusive evidence that could prove your innocence, but I have a small lead.
Really?
But for right now, I'd like to ask you about the High Priest.
Sure, ask away. By the way, what's the princess doing with you still, Nick? Doesn't she have anything better to do?
Doesn't seem like it.
I heard that. How rude! Of course I have many other things I could be doing.
The High Priest. It's just a thought, but do you think the High Priest could have been a rebel?
A rebel? Why would you even think that?
Because if he was, then the rebel hunter Lady Kira would have had a motive to kill him.
What?
Uh-oh, Princess Rafa overheard me.
What idiocy is this? Abbott in me a rebel? It is beyond the pale. My mother has offered the prayer of lament to his soul. That is the sort of person he was.
Alright, right. I was just raising the possibility.
I will not listen to such tomfoolery. She left!
She stormed out. Oh well, nothing we can do about that. Do you recall the High Priest doing anything suspicious?
Come to think of it, he seemed unusually restless during the rite. He kept glancing up at the sky, though I have no idea why.
He was restless and kept looking up at the sky? That doesn't really tell us much, does it? Anything else come to mind?
Sorry, that's about it.
Guess this is all I'm going to learn about the High Priest right now. Oh, but there is one thing I should follow up on. Yeah, ask her about this. I was like trying to remember. There was a secret we wanted to keep and I completely forgot about it. Sorry, Maya. I've got tiny goldfish brain memory. With Princess Raiko gone, this might be my only chance. Channeling! Maya, about what you said earlier, why can't you tell anyone you're able to channel spirits?
Oh, that! You know how all the queens are also spirit mediums here?
Heard. It's kind of a shock at first, though.
In Koreanism, spirit channeling is a secret art that can only be performed by the queen. No one else is supposed to be able to do it.
I see. So spirit channeling is a symbol of power or authority then, in that sense? I can see why it would look bad if a nobody from another country were able to do it too.
Spirit channeling in Korean tradition was developed from a Koreanist style that was brought to the US via Japan. But it seems like my clan's spiritual power is greater than that of the average Koreanese. It may be a quirk due to how our styles diverge, but I don't really know.
So if spirit channeling is a power possessed only by the queens of Korean, and it's a power that somehow made its way down the line to Maya, and I guess that makes Queen Garen and Princess Rafa distant relatives of Maya's?
Anyway, it's not like there's some kind of rule about it. It's just, I'd rather not have it become an issue or anything. That's why mediums who come here to train hide the fact that they can channel spirits.
I see. I had no idea it was so complicated.
Either way, training here is a must to fulfill the qualification needed to become the master.
What is this qualification to become the master?
To be able to channel spirits of one's own volition and without fail every time. Like, remember how my spirit channeling was always hit or miss? I only ever succeeded about 30% of the time?
Yeah, and it was more like spirits possessed her as opposed to her channeling them. Poor Maya. So you can do it every single time now, whenever you want?
Yep! At least, I think.
You think?
Well, I haven't actually tried channeling anyone since I completed my training here. But once I get back home, I plan on taking the final spirit medium test. I'll have to try channeling one spirit after another in a marathon channeling session.
Only those who pass the test are worthy of becoming the master, huh?
Yeah, but I know I can do it. I'm going to ace the test and become the next master. After all, I can't let my clan and the other villages down.
Right. Maya's the next big hope of the Kurine village. That's gotta
to be a lot of pressure. So speaking of similarities, I've noticed another similarity between our countries besides spirit channeling. I saw a show on TV earlier that reminded me of the Steel Samurai.
You must mean the Plum Punisher, warrior of Neo.
I say Neo just like out of habit. Neo Twilight Realm. The way she smirks is so cute.
So you've already seen the Plum Punisher? You really don't miss a beat.
Actually, it was her benevolence who told me about it.
There is not a single person in Kurun who does not know of it.
Oh, your benevolence, you're back.
As the royal priestess, I am charged with monitoring your movements. So if I have changed my mind, or in order to fulfill my duty, I must not avert my eyes, not even from your
Blasphemous theories. Do your best. A sense of duty is commendable, but I wouldn't mind if she backed off a bit.
Great timing, your benevolence! There's actually something I wanted to show off to both of you.
Show off? Mine sure seems excited all of a sudden.
Yep! Ta-da!
What's that?
It's an ultra rare plumbed Punisher strap. There's only one of them in the whole world. It was especially made to promote the TV show. You're the owner of this strap?
Don't tell me you're a plumbed Punisher fan too, your benevolence.
No, of course not. Only little children watch that show. I have no interest in such things.
Right?
No, I am telling the truth.
Sure, let's just leave it at that. So how did you get your hands on that, Maya?
I found a kindred spirit in the plumbed Punisher fan here in Kurane. It resulted in an exchange of cultures transcending national borders.
And by culture exchange, you mean you swapped TV show promo merchandise?
You bet! I traded my Steel Samurai watch for this strap. It's a super rare watch that plays the Steel Samurai theme song when the alarm goes off. My newfound Kurinese friend was so happy I got this one-of-a-kind strap in return.
Guess there are people like that whenever you go, even here in Kurane.
Watch this. When you press the Magatama on her belt, it plays the show's theme song.
Sounds just like the Steel Samurai theme song.
What are you talking about? Can't you hear the folk instruments in the intro and the exotic tones throughout? Plus, the Steel Samurai has Japanese taiko drums that go Dako don 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 in the intro.
She's so cute. Also, why was that highlighted? Why was her watch highlighted? Why is this in the court record? Your fan wasn't a killer or anything. Your friend fan wasn't a killer or anything like that. Who could this fan could have been? Oh my god, I'm nearly out of water. Oh shit. Plumbed Punisher strap. This one-of-a-kind strap plays the Plumbed Punisher theme when the Magatama on her belt is pressed. Right. Guess my ears just aren't as good as yours.
Anyway, I have this amazing idea for a new show. The Plum Punisher versus the Steel Samurai. I'm going to totally go pitch it to some TV stations when I get back home. It's going to be a huge hit. Right, your benevolence? I have no interest in such things.
Well, if nothing else, talking about the Plum Punisher has thankfully seemed to cheer Maya up a bit. It's getting late. Try to get some sleep, okay, Maya? And leave tomorrow to me.
Okay. Thanks, Nick.
You TB'd again. Usually it's supposed to be like a fade, isn't it? Why do they just TP? Why did they just pop out like that? I think I've covered just about everything. Jesus Christ, my mouth. Time to head back to the temple and go over everything I've learned so far.
My father is a great man with a gentle soul, is he not?
Yeah, well, are we talking about the same person here?
You too could become a man of upstanding character if you learned from his example.
Sure. Upstanding character? Him.
I care little for that tone of yours. It is as if you do not agree.
No, you have it all wrong. Why is my face always such an open book?
You have visited the accused a number of times already.
Twice. 2 times. 1, 2. 2. TWO.
Could it be you are smuggling in tools one at a time for a jailbreak?
Of course not. Besides, you've been watching me like a hawk.
Well, then perhaps you are cutting the bars in the visitor's room bit by bit.
How on earth would I even do that?
With that barbed head of yours, of course.
Okay, now this is getting ridiculous.
Of course it is. I'm merely having a little fun here.
Well, please don't have it at my expense. I'm mentally taxed enough as it is. I'm finishing the sentence by myself. Ah, my brain! Princess Raver, please free me from this hell that is my brain. Lobotomized! Switch the brain. Switch it. Where do you want to go? The temple, right? Getting late. Won't be long till sundown. Mr. Wright, your benevolence. I'll be.
You done with the investigating for today?
Pretty much. Thought I'd go over what I've learned so far. Care to join me?
Yes, please allow me to help.
Okay, first, we know that the High Priest received a warning 3 days ago. Heck, it was from someone claiming to be Lady Kira, and it told him not to perform the rite.
That's right, it was the Rebel Hunter, but what of it?
That's what I'm not sure of yet. I need to intake this information because I'm going to forget next time. Why would Lady Kira want to stop the rite? If you could solve that mystery, right, I could figure out her motive for threatening the High Priest. It might be the break I need, but I just don't know enough right now to act on that lead. Unfortunate for you, Barbed Head. The only hope is pure speculation that shall not stand up in the Hall of Justice. You have no actual proof of Lady Kira's involvement in this crime after all. Yeah, the warning letter alone can't prove who killed the High Priest.
I'll give you one last chance to withdraw before you are charged under the DC Act.
Benevolence!
While it is true you did not forge or suppress any evidence, that is perhaps a product of my careful monitoring of your every move.
I wasn't planning to do anything like that in the first place, your benevolence. But I am going to prove Maya's innocence within the confines of the law.
How can you be so sure you will?
Because of my undying faith in my clients. That is a lawyer's greatest weapon.
What nonsense. You have chosen to dig your own grave. When next we meet, it shall be in the Hall of Justice. As Royal Priestess, it is my duty to reveal the truth through the divination seance. This time, I will prove that the insights I glean thereof are the very truth itself. Prepare yourself, for this shall be your last trial, and your last rites. Tomorrow shall end with you under the headsman's axe.
14-year-old girl just told Phoenix to die, essentially. Tomorrow I'll be defending Maya in that so-called Hall of Justice again. How many times have we flashed back into here? It was like the 4th time. 4th time in 3 hours. The whole seance thing makes trials here completely different from those back home. Also, I don't have a shred of conclusive evidence. On the other hand, I've got plenty of confusion and anxiety to spare. Not only that, you're against fucking Prosecutor Samadhi. I have to think of something. After all, I'm the only lawyer in all of Kurain. I have to do this. I will do this. I'll prove Maya's innocence if it's the last thing I do. To be continued. So that is the investigation done. So there weren't a lot of places like last time. Interesting. Interesting.
this is where I usually stop it here. Which kind of works out for me because I have to end up pretty early than usual than I did last time. I was able to go overtime because I kind of predicted I'd go overtime. So it lined up well. So the next time... Let me click this so the music plays. The next time I'll be playing will be back again on Monday. So the Monday, Tuesdays that I'll be doing Ace Attorney. But I guess the one thing that's kind of painful is that I'm gonna have to try and remember what's been happening. I have to go through the trial that way. And this one's probably the most confusing, because like, I really can't fathom what's going on here. Well, I'll try and, you know, retain the information. We'll see how it goes. Me next week is not gonna remember anything. My brain too tiny. But yeah, for now, this is Ace Attorney done. Done for today. I will be streaming again tomorrow, which will be the continuation, finally, the finishing of the Star Rail event. And I really hope nothing goes wrong like it did last time. I'm so mad. Well, these two streams have been okay. I think this is like the smoothest that I've ever experienced my my streams. It's to make up for the dog shit experience from last time when I first opened up Ace Attorney. That was horrific. My computer, I actually had to restart my computer. You know that was bad. Yeah, don't worry. I've been drinking water. Yes. But for tomorrow, I need to remember to schedule the stream because I nearly forgot to schedule today's stream until like a few hours beforehand. Sorry. But I'll be sure to do that. I'll schedule the stream for tomorrow and hopefully finish everything. And if there is any extra things I need to do, I'll figure out tomorrow if I do end up ending the event pretty early. Probably not that far into the event. I'm just like halfway technically, right? No scuff in the stream at all. Yeah, it's almost kind of scary. I don't know if that's an omen or anything. Someone was downloading. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, yesterday, it was just at the start though. Relatively through the whole thing, after that point, it was smooth, and to me that's good enough. If there's like bumps in the middle of the stream, do I actually get a little bit concerned? That's fine. It's fine. It was so good today. All that matters. Pretty sure that's so fine. I should be able to do overtime tomorrow. I guess it will just depend on how I feel. The curse of Scott. No, go away! Just go to rest already. I don't need you here. I guess until the next time I do another drawing stream. Maybe I can lift the curse with something nicer. We'll see. Okay. I will wrap it up for today, thank you. Okay. I told myself that I would finish the second part of that adventuring fight, that short, I was meant to prep it to release at like midnight today, but that didn't go according to plan once again. Crazy. But that will come out soon. As in probably like tomorrow. Could I color in your Robin art too? You want to color it? My art? Really? Yeah, of course. You keep surprising me with these questions. You treat it like a coloring book. Cause not gonna lie, someone has asked me that before once, and I got so shocked because I did wipe my art. Of course you can. Feel the urge to color it. Go for it. If you feel like it, I think you should do it. And you have my permission to do it. It was such a... It's a sketch though, like I don't see why you... Like I'm overthinking like the reasoning, but like it's really not that deep, is it? Like, are you so pretty? They're cute. You're too nice, really. But I really do want to do a drawing stream again, because not only was it kind of fun, I do want to keep drawing some Star Rail characters, like just out of like my own like desire and greed that I want to do it. But I don't have any idea of when I would end up doing that, so we'll see what if that ever does happen. Gotta ask for permission first. Of course. You've got an order to it. You've got the good order to it. Always ask for permission. Because it's really funny for some artists, they'll be like, oh no, you don't even need to ask for permission for about like something like this small or whatever, but it doesn't hurt to take the precaution. It's a good mindset to have. Like, good on you. Still spook me though. Oh yeah, I think that's it for today. Still your I mean, yo. I'm prepping. Hold on. Because I'm trying to get the screen up so that when I go to end the stream, I'll have it in front of me so that I prep to make the next waiting room so I don't forget. Nothing more than the second one on stream. Yeah. True. If you're here anyways, it's like, yeah. Ask. Okay, I have it up, so I'm gonna fold up the stream finally. I'll go rest up. Bye bye, sleepy. I will see everyone tomorrow for the Star Royal event. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for staying and watching. I'll see you next time. See you signing off. Bye bye. Bye.